Yo, what going on, man? We with it. We up here with it. We live. Y'all know we finna go live, man. Every Wednesday, man. Every Wednesday at either 5 or 6 Central Time. We going live. That's either 6 or 7 Eastern Time. You know what I'm saying? So we here, man. We here. We here. We here. Introverted.
Was good.
What going on with you?
Shit, at this crib. Shit, I'm ready to go to the crib.
Well, he headed to the crib. That the best place to be. Ain't nothing
I'm
like
already
that
here. I'm
crib.
waiting on, her to get down here, come pick me up. Shit, from the Millennium. Shit.
Oh yeah, you finna. I already know what you finna do. Yeah, you already told me what you finna do. Yeah, yeah. Finna handle that
Crib.
business, ain't it?
Hell yeah, where you at?
Shit, I'm at the crib too.
Oh, you at the crib. Oh, you been at the crib all weekend?
Nah, hell nah. I just came. I just came.
Oh,
I done grow me 65 on.
shit, I ain't do shit. I think I done like three. No, I done. Yeah, I done about. No, I done about 45 once I dropped this low Monday. Shit.
Yeah, I grow me 65 on. Hell, said fuck it. Hell, go on and go home. I said that good enough. Hell,
You must. What you stayed out last weekend?
nah, nah, hell nah. I was at the
Damn.
high last weekend.
Shit, you did good as fuck. 65 at you at 65 on the Wednesday. Shit.
Hell yeah, 65 on a Wednesday. What, cut up.
I'm gonna say,
Hell yeah. That's what I said.
yeah, they gotta do
Shit.
something to this damn trailer. I wasn't waiting on no goddamn road call. Shit.
Yeah, yeah,
I burn this
yeah. I feel
motherfucker
you.
in.
I think that was when you post. Yeah, you
Yeah,
post a trailer. That's that same motherfucker.
I wasn't waiting on no goddamn road call. I just changed that bitch and came
Yeah,
on down to Memphis. Shit. I would have still been waiting up there long for them to get that motherfucker fixed. Fuck
yeah,
it, I'll put that little thing, put that little shit in on the app, let them do that shit down here in New Millennium shit.
yeah, 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 yeah. Well, I tell you what. Shit. Let me see some. Oh yeah. Well, hell, it's just me and you on here right now. Fuck it. So I'm gonna go on and jump it off. Why you on here? Cause motherfuckers be trying to overtalk when they come. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and talk. So the topic for today is what does brother building brother mean to you? What does that mean? What does brother building brother mean?
Shit,
In,
man.
in, in, in your eye. In your eye.
Shit, a group of niggas building each other up. Shit, it ain't even building. Shit, it's just a group of like-minded niggas. Shit, just getting themselves together. Shit, using each other as a motherfucking piggyback.
Oh, you said using each as a motherfucking piggyback.
Just getting their shit together. Shit, they got like-minded ideas. Shit, using their little inner circle to boss each other up. And not even on no money shit, just shit mental. It could be mental shit, encouragement, all that shit.
Yeah, yeah,
It ain't
yeah,
even gotta
yeah,
be about no bread shit.
yeah, 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 yeah. But you know, if it was, if it were powerful and really, meaningful, there'll be any type of way though, right?
But you,
There,
you
there,
said it was what?
like if it was powerful, if it was a powerful brotherhood, or if it was meaningful, if it was meaningful,
Yeah.
they I mean it'll be however, right?
Yeah, I mean it can
It,
be. I'm just saying it ain't gotta be necessarily you helping the nigga. It could be, yeah, it could be like that shit. Like I say, I got a group of niggas I've been cool with for 5-6 years, and we've been
yeah,
tight niggas since 5-6 years. We've been tight. I'm finna. That's where I'm
yeah,
going. I mean, when I go down there now, all these
yeah,
niggas don't even hang with each other. So
yeah,
it's 3 different niggas down here in the same area. I'm finna go down here and fuck with it. I done knew since trucking it. I'm cool. I'm cool with shit.
yeah,
I ain't gonna
yeah,
necessarily we just sat up and broke bread together, but they done put me on shit. I done put them on shit. You ain't
right,
It ain't been no $1,000 exchanging hands and no shit like that, but
yeah, yeah,
the niggas done
yeah,
gave me valuable information in life, shit. Helped me along the way and vice versa, shit. Between all of the
yeah,
shit.
yeah. But you know, y'all still building each other. Y'all will scratch each other back.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if it came down to that, which I ain't saying that y'all brother billing brothers. I'm just saying, you know, y'all cool, y'all brothers in a way,
yeah,
y'all friends. So,
yeah,
you know, if them guys, you know, really needed you, you know what I'm saying, would you be there for them if you could? If you
yeah,
if you had it, if you had it, would you be there for them when
yeah. I
they
fuck with them
called
shit.
on you?
If I had it, but I'm gonna be 100. It ain't finna be no crazy shit.
Yeah,
I say anything from 0 to like 1,000, I'll fuck with it. If you get crazy, I ain't gonna say that. It depends on what the situation is.
yeah, yeah,
Now, if I know you grinding and some shit like that, then some shit happen. I know your character, and you just fucked up. You get a hard spot
yeah,
right now,
yeah,
and I know
yeah,
you
yeah,
good for it.
yeah,
I'm good with that. But like I said, if I see you, I know this nigga known to fuck off some shit, or he just be on bullshit, or this nigga
yeah.
done worked 8 different jobs and shit. He just can't get right. No, I ain't fucking
Oh
with you
yeah,
shit like
oh
that.
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, for sure, for sure. But like I'm gonna say this like this. I'm gonna say this like this. Like, okay, you know, I I I I know people that's, I'm gonna just be straight up. I know people that full of shit.
Yeah,
I know people that full of shit. I ain't talking about no truck driver when I'm talking about I know people that full of shit. I know people that, you know, barely can keep a job, anything. Ain't don't really want to make no money, but they want to ask for shit and this and that. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't got no means to repay you.
right. I know
You know
shit.
what I'm
I
saying?
got family like that.
But I done been a victim of that. I done been a victim of loaning you something and being a victim of, you know, man, you ain't paid me back yet, type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I had
So,
too. That's why.
but
That's why
but
I
but you
say,
know what? You know what though? But they didn't have no type of hustle about themselves for real.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But we talking about a truck driver community where you know this person is running. This driver, he's a driver. You know what I'm saying?
but you
Work.
could be a truck and still not have no hustle though. Shit.
But listen, we done seen the hustle though.
Yeah,
What have we done seen the hustle? We okay, like me. Let's just say feed the children. Everybody know I'm running. I'm gonna go to damn New York, you know, wherever. Back to back
yeah,
if I need to. But we also got this other person on hand, go to back to back too.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But let's say feed the children needed something. You know what I'm saying? For just out my work ethic, you know I'm good for it.
Yeah.
You know I'm good for it.
But I know that's what I'm saying. Certain niggas are falling. You might shit in life. You gonna be up and down. So shit. That's what I'm saying in certain life. But if I just you can't come to me for no bullshit. So you can't fuck your money off. And I know you done fucked your money off, and then come to me and think I'm gonna be the motherfucker to get you back right.
Yeah.
Like you
Okay.
can't be
Okay.
up. You can't be up. Like you can't be up and shit. Think you can't be up and shit. You can't. Matter. I'm trying to how I can explain this situation. I just went through this shit with a motherfucker, and they blocked me. It's a truck driver, motherfucker.
Man, that's Wow,
Same shit. They was fucking.
man.
They went to Dallas and shit for the weekend. Party like a motherfucker and all that shit. Came back the next week. Got to showing me they motherfucking settlements and shit. Talking about they down right now. Can they borrow this? A motherfucker know. Once you inbox, everybody know, man. If you ask me for some shit and I don't text your ass back within 30 minutes, it's a wrap on that shit. You already know that's
They know
my
what
answer.
it
That's
is.
my answer right there. There's no shit. I ain't fucking with it. I just don't text the motherfucker back. But they ended up blocking me and shit. They got mad about the shit.
Like you shouldn't even ask me that. You don't even deserve a response.
They already know. I just done my brother the same way, nigga. I took care. You just
Yeah.
got out of the joint, nigga. I just rolled with you your whole bit. And you got out, nigga, and I just see you ain't even changed. Nothing. Your mindset ain't even changed, nigga. I'm not fucking with you like that, bro.
Oh yeah.
I
You
love
already
you,
know
nigga, but
that
I'm
person. Yeah.
keeping my
But you
distance from
already
you. Shit.
knowing that person is full of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so shit. Like Jock, I said, you mad at me now, nigga, because I see it. Same shit. You called and asked me for some bread, nigga. I just ignored your motherfucking text, nigga. I ain't fucking with you like that till you get your shit together. Because I know you got it in you, nigga. I done seen you do it, nigga. Shit, you my older brother. I done seen you. I know you can push. I know how you can get, motherfucker. You just ain't doing it, so I ain't fucking with you till you get your shit back.
But okay. We ain't gonna get off track, Ray. We ain't gonna get off track because we talking about individually now. But okay, we gonna go back. We gonna go back before we get off track. We talking about basically a community. We talking about basically a group of guys. You know what I'm saying? Let's say 10 to 12 to 15 guys. You know
It's
what I'm saying?
established though. If it's established though.
Yo,
Hold up, Black. Hold up. We hear you. We hear all that noise. Hold up. You said if it's established?
From the get-go, like, okay, this the community we gonna build, nigga. So matter of fact, if you got a community like that, what you should be doing, if you got some niggas in there that's what you should be doing, if we finna be like, there's gonna be some like a what they call that shit, like a potluck type thing, nigga. Each week, nigga, we finna get this joint, cash app or whatever the fuck you want to call it. We all gonna have access to this motherfucker. Each week, we gonna drop a 50 ball in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
To help whoever in this motherfucker going through something at the time. They can reach into that motherfucker and get it, but they just gotta replenish the shit. Whether they can do it the following week or over time, they just gotta replenish back what the fuck they put in it to make sense we this brotherhood, to make sure we all gonna be decent in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
That'll be some real shit right there to do for them. That's what it. I mean, it gotta be understood though. Shit. This what the fuck we gonna do if you calling this shit a brotherhood.
Yeah, like King David said, like a union. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna get this joint cash app going. And each week, nigga, we gonna drop a 50 in this motherfucker, or 25, or whatever the fuck you can put in towards this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And this gonna be our motherfucking hard times potluck, nigga. If you going through some, your truck go down, this motherfucker gonna be strictly for truck maintenance. So if your truck go down and it's enough in there to cover your shit to get you back rolling, put that bitch back in there. And then each week, just keep adding to that motherfucker, adding to this little pot that we got sitting over here. And if we a group of brotherhood, we can keep adding to this motherfucker and building off this motherfucker.
Yeah, and and you know, yeah. I'm with you on that. You know, but I just basically want to get an understanding today what the brother building brothers mean. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. You know.
I don't know. That shit, I don't know. The shit them niggas, it sound like some good shit them niggas had going on though. To be 100.
Yeah.
It's like it had a few. I don't know. Just seemed like, I don't know. Over time, shit, certain niggas just ain't gonna fall in line with that shit.
Yeah, I feel you. Black. Come on, Black.
Yo,
what is it, Black? What does brothers building brother mean to you?
I mean, well, look, when it comes to a brother is that concept is versatile. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't just one way. A brother symbolizes a lot of different things. So, far as when you put that when you put that word brother with building, it could be it just depends on what you. It just depends. You know what I mean? Because it could be information. It could be an actual organization. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It could be, it's versatile, man. So it don't just have one meaning. You know what I mean? Like it's people that I know, right? It's people that I know for years. You understand what I'm saying? I know we brothers. You understand? These my brothers. And we ain't build no and I'm gonna just put it like this. At the time when
That motherfucker drop off.
That boy done went out then.
I
that
thought my shit went off.
these are people that I can work with. You know what I'm saying? I know that there's somebody that I can work with
Your
because
head said
we
it
don't
black.
ask somebody here shit there. Hold on. God damn. Hold on. I can't find my shit, dog.
Your head said it, dog.
This shit was not, bro. Hold on, man. I can't find it. Hold on.
How you can't find your head said?
Hold on. I got it. Don't do it. Goddamn brother building brother. We building right now. This is what we do, man.
Right now.
Man, god damn.
Yo, I hope it's better, man. I don't know if it is or not.
Yeah, it's better.
Alright. So yeah, like listen, like I got people that I consider brothers, and we don't been through temporary situations where we was building. You know what I mean? Whether it was something physical we was building on or something just mental. Just like on my block, right? We build all the time. We'll be just sitting out. That's why I say it's different versions of building. We'll sit out there, sit outside. Niggas is drinking, doing what they do, and we out there building, talking. You know what I mean? About some of the things that y'all see me. Y'all got my TikTok. I've been talking about. We've been talking about stuff like that, just on my block. You feel what I'm saying? We'll just be out there just talking. You know what I mean? And those people that I consider my brothers. Now, have every situation went right? No. You know what I mean? Stuff done went wrong. You know what I mean? Things have happened. You know, because that's how it is when you're dealing with your brother. It ain't always gonna go right, and that's what I think we get too fixated on. You know, oh, it need to go right, and that ain't how it's gonna go, brother. It's you know, it could go bad. So you got some brothers you might fuck with, some of them you don't. You feel what I'm saying? But I consider them a brother because we got history together. You understand? We done been in situations that prove this my brother. Regardless whether we might not can't make no money together, but it's my brother right here. You understand? I fuck with him. You know what I mean? I know he gonna be there for me. You know, and I know he done proved. And that's another thing too. That stuff gotta be proven. You can't just say you're a nigga brother. It gotta be proven. I know we use the word loosely now, but
Yeah.
me, you know what I mean? I use it loosely now because it's based on the thing of respect. I'm a working man, and we are brothers, genetically. So it's about respect. You know what I'm saying? I respect you as my brother. I call some of these, even some white folks, I might call them my brother. You know what I'm saying? Because we've met. You know, just as a brotherhood, regardless whether I'm not talking about the politics, getting along, this, and that. We ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the initial, hey, how you doing? Hey, what's going on, partner? That right there. I'm talking about, right, just that initial energy right there. You know what I mean? I keep it, just respect as brothers, especially out here as truckers. You know what I mean? We brothers within trucking. So it's it's very versatile. Um, and that it mean a lot of that picture, that brother picture is worth 1,000 words. You know what I mean? It means a lot. You know what I mean? It's not just one way how I look at it. You know what I mean? So it could be mental, talk, advice, or it could be physical, actually doing something kind of like what introverts talking about. It could be something like that, physical. You know what I mean? Either way. You know what I mean? And this is going on. It's brothers building brothers all over the place. Like I tell y'all, it's always happening, regardless of the narrative, whether it go right or not, the stereotypical stuff. And listen, especially black folk, most of the time we in a situation where we ain't got no choice but to work with each other, whether it's going right or not, because we the only ones in this particular area.
Right.
So we ain't got no choice but to work. Regardless whether we think it go right or not, stuff happen. I know. I got plenty of friends. I get it. I promise you, I know. We still end up working with each other any goddamn way, cause shit, we all we got. We the only one around each other. So I mean, we were dreaming talking about that a long time ago before. That's the point I was trying to make. If you in a certain area, we all around each other anyway. So we ain't got no choice but to goddamn build and work together. It
Right.
just we be territorial. So you got these niggas on this side, and I've been the same type of nigga. I'm not. I've been the same type of brother doing the same shit. You got these niggas over here. You got these brothers over here. So we territorial like that as men. Uh, uh, you know what I mean? That alpha type energy. We just get territorial. And stuff like that. So, but yeah, that's what it means a lot to me. You know what I mean? Not sentimentally, but just that whole concept of brother. It could go a lot of different ways. You know what I mean? Within the context of brotherhood, okay? Within that context of brotherhood, that could be a lot. You know what I mean? It's very versatile. So that's how I look at it. You know what I mean? Right or wrong. I ain't dealing with what's right or wrong. I ain't talking about that. But that's how I look at it.
Okay, 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 Black.
Shit.
Okay, good deal, Black. Yo, okay, good deal, Black. Good deal, Black. Dream, where you at, Dream? Dream,
Yo,
Dream.
yo,
What
yo,
going
yo.
on with it? What going on with it?
Shit, boy. Just woke up. What's happening?
Okay,
What's
okay,
happening?
okay, okay. We can pick your brain
What
real
up with
good
y'all,
right
bro?
now, then. You just woke up. What up,
Man,
young?
what is
We can pick your brain real good right now since you just woke up.
What up with y'all?
What
What up
what
with y'all,
what
bro?
what does brother Bill and brother mean in your eye to you? What's
You
your
talking to
perspective?
What the,
you talking to me?
Yeah,
What brothers building brothers mean to me?
yeah.
Shit.
In your eye.
Southeast, East?
In your eye.
Uh
I got to get on
I
top.
I would have to say a healthy relationship amongst men, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Building some with everybody had the same goal in common, and and being there for support no matter what
Shit.
that look like,
yeah,
uh encouragement,
yeah,
whatever that look like too, encouragement. But
yeah,
as men, w- as as men, the thing about that is too, what comes with that is accepting accountability. Uh,
yeah,
so I don't, for me, I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? I don't. It should be a safe space for men that can digress and that they can get whatever going on with them out uh in that space without it leaving that space and without no judgment. You see what I'm saying? It could
Yeah.
be, we saying you wrong, or we saying that you fucked up. But if we trying to build each other up, we ain't gonna let that lead that space. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And
Facts.
then
Facts.
if I tell you fucked up, it'll be okay, as long as you can take accountability for your fuck up. Okay, now you my
Hey, how
brother.
about that radio check?
Now you my brother. Let's figure out how we can make this right.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It should be just a space to where
Damn, boy.
everybody just supporting everybody, no matter what that look like. Uh, and men should be able to take accountability. So that shouldn't be a problem, but it is a
Yeah.
problem. It is a problem, but it shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Uh, yeah. So that's basically what that look like, man.
Okay. 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 Good explanation. Good explanation. Caught that boy when he woke up. That boy sound
Wow,
intelligent,
all
don't
that
he?
around.
Yeah. Yeah. But young,
Damn,
young,
man.
young.
Damn, boy.
What is
Yo,
your what is your perspective of brother building brothers? We talk about a trucking community in the trucking space. Brothers building
uh,
brothers.
brothers building brothers. You said brothers building brothers in a trucking space.
Yeah, what it
What?
yo what that mean to you? What does that look like to you, the young,
Yeah. Just
in your
just
eye?
spirit. Just spirit.
Yeah, in your eye.
To me, no matter what kind of agreement or disagreement that we all have, because we gonna have that. That's just it. At the end of the day, we still have to pick each other up to keep pushing and stay motivated. But with me,
Right now.
on my perspective, because I got a partner, I got a couple partners that I be talking to, similar situation, and it's more of uh, uh, not just trucking. It's more of putting God in the trucking. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
understanding that we can't do that by ourselves, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
no matter how strong you is, you need God to lead you to
right.
start and really follow Him when you lead. Because thank Jesus, thank all this. But if you're not understanding what you're really thinking about, and when you trying to uplift somebody, I say if you're not uplifting or as a brother, you trying to give another brother opinion. If you're not doing it, you can't tell the other brother you can't tell the other brother something you ain't doing. So me, I live every day and try to be an example every day, no matter how I feel, no matter what I'm going through, no matter nothing, no matter what. I try to live every day with the same mindset to build a consistency of things that we go through out here. Because we all go through the similar stuff. We might do it at different times, but if I already gonna been
Yeah,
through it and I made it out of it, I can help
Right.
you if you're going through the same thing that I done been through. But if I ain't, I don't think I can do is say I understand, but I can pray for you, but I don't understand because I ain't went through it. You know, and
yeah,
and that's no thing when you going through stuff like that. You uplift them, make sure and try to let them know, man. You gotta pray and you gotta know how to pray. You know what I'm saying? It's more
yeah,
than just saying I pray, but do you know what that means when you say you pray? Do you know what you really praying? Do you mean that? You know what I'm saying? And once you mix God with trucking, He gonna lead you. You feel me? And that's why I be telling my other partner, cause we do a little worship every morning. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Uh, and uh, it's a lot. It's a lot of things like, and it been like a couple, like a year or two now, where like stuff that happened that we're gonna talk about that I can see now. You know, I was blind. I understand certain things that happen now and why it happened. Like I can relate to it now. because I got been through it. But before I didn't go through it, more thing, even if you come to me and you going through it and I'm having a bad day, I'm not going, and I know you had going through it. I'm not going put my bad day with your bad day, so because somebody got to be positive and live up each other. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so that's how I look at it. Like no matter what I'm going through, when I'm uplifting somebody, I ain't gonna let them know what I'm going through. I let God handle mine, and I give my opinion if I can to help you. Only if I've been through it. But if I ain't been through it, you gotta do what I do is pray and let go and let God. You know what I'm saying? That's that's
Right.
that's how I live every day, every day, consistent,
Right.
consistent. I work and I change the way I do things. Like if you doing something, and you know you living right, bro, and you know you doing good, you like, but stuff still happening. You like, man, I'm right, I'm doing this, and you start thinking that ain't nothing but a test of faith, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, all it takes is a crumb of faith, and he gonna keep pushing. He gonna walk you through it.
Right.
You feel me? And
Right.
and I have to learn to work on patience. See, a lot of brothers ain't patient. Like a lot of people you can't
Right.
talk to like that. You can't talk to our generation like that. Cause the only thing they gonna do if they blind and you trying to tell them, only thing they gonna do, man, let's smoke a cigarette, call listen to music, let's go do this. You'll be all right. You feel me?
Yeah.
Instead
Yeah.
of actually being there and trying to get through that stuff together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, hey, this is what we gonna do. You feel me? Let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's do that. They just brush it off. You feel me? Uh,
Yeah.
uh, uh, and that's why I lead to be a leader because I ain't no follower, bro. And I just what I do and change certain things what I do because the only how you gonna know what you're doing wrong is if you change your daily routine one day at a time.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Uh, uh, and the doors start opening up, bro. And I just stay the same every single day. I deal with my problems behind it, but if I can help you, I ain't gonna have my problem with your problem. 'Cause you got a negative and a positive, it ain't gonna work. You feel me? It ain't gonna
Right.
work. You know, you know. And you might be motivated that day, and I'm down. Man, I'm going through it. I got all these breakdowns, this and that, and you might be like, "Hey, you gonna be all right." They come with
Right,
Right.
right, right.
Going through a bad area now, boy.
Okay, okay. I thought that was me. Yeah,
That boy.
yeah. Now
That
he was landing. He was
that
landing
boy.
slow.
That boy went to preaching. Then that
Yeah,
boy
he
went to
did.
preaching
He did.
on them. Yeah. 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 He
white,
did. He
black,
did.
Mexican,
He
Nah,
did.
Chinese. I don't care what you
man,
do. I ain't, and not even
no,
just
no. He
trucks,
right.
just day to day. I don't
Man,
care what you do. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Yeah.
uh,
damn, he
to keep
the
people to
point,
have a
bro. Damn.
positive mindset. But like, bro, you never know what help a person in life, bro. You don't know what they really going through.
I do, bro.
But only thing you can say is,
But see, hey, sometimes that's
I
all
tried.
niggas need.
You know?
Right.
You see how brother be like, a nigga be like, man, you know that's what's wrong with it. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes
Hmm.
that's all nigga need. It ain't nigga need a nigga to give nigga no money. It's
Yeah.
just like nigga know nigga need that's love right there. Well, you know what
Right.
come with it, boy. Just get back on your
Uh, uh,
something and you know
man,
what you already.
right.
And that
And,
shit motivated
and,
nigga.
and it can be
Right,
as
instead of
simple.
me just
It can be simple. Like
yeah,
feed children. I got hit them up plenty of time when I was going through with my trucks, bro. Bro, this and that. Bro, keep your head up, bro. You'll be all right. Shake back next week. Go
yeah,
get a reset. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's
yeah,
all it takes. You feel me?
for real,
You got there,
for
bro.
real,
You got it. You feel me? And then
yeah,
they'll be, oh, hell
Right.
yeah, bro. Appreciate that, bro. You right. You right. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Yeah, let ride. You feel me? Because I had got to the point where, man, I wasn't really doing that. I was shut down. You know what I'm saying? For your day, I ain't talk about
right,
God either. You feel me? I used to be. Everybody used to be. And still is. But you can get on TikTok and dance and do all that in front of billions, but you can't say thank God, thank Jesus in front of one person because you were worried about,
right,
you lame, or Oh, I don't want to talk about that. Man, what's wrong with you? You worried about what your other person gonna think about? You talking about the man above the reason you here. You feel me? So, 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 like you said, shame me in front of your friends, gonna shame you on judgment day. So, I'm gonna open up. I ain't shaming nothing. You feel me? I'm gonna talk about it. 'Cause I know who he brought me from, bro. You feel me? He sat me down for a long time, bro, cause I got lost. You feel me? Cause when I
Right.
got what I had, I wasn't praying like I was no more. I wasn't doing the things I was doing no more. I wasn't going to church no more. I wasn't praying for other people that I didn't know no more. You know what I'm saying? And he sat me down, and I called you from a truck down. What wrong? Death system just went out. First thing you do, bro, just get it deleted, bro. You gonna be all right. You gonna get deleted. When I tell you I can't do that right now, I'm just gonna sit down and go drive for a company and get and just have that reset. You feel me? And that's life and living, bro. You feel me? And I know how far he brought me, you know, because ain't nobody else did it. Can't nobody do it. That's why I'm a real, true, firm believer. You feel me?
Right.
So,
Right.
so like when you down, bro, I'm here. I'm here for all y'all, fool. All y'all. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just about
Yeah.
Trump. You know what I'm saying? Like you go through it in life, at home, every day. You feel me? Not just
Yeah.
short, mental, all that come with it. And once I opened up and realized that, it's really disgusting, bro. It really is. When you start thinking about the stuff that you used to do and how blind you were, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh, but that's my perspective on it, bro. You know, but like
Yeah.
I'm always trying to motivate you. You know, you know. I wasn't always like that though. You know, but he opened my eyes and I can see clear now. Feel me? I can see clear now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's just my perspective on it, bro.
Yeah.
I want all this away. Yeah, we arguing all that, but it's all love though. At the end of that conversation, at the end of all these conversations, everybody will come to an agreement and we'll check back next week. You feel me? It ain't no
Right.
hard feeling. We just keeping each other. We really basically giving each other knowledge and everybody opinion come as one, and we arguing about the same thing. Everybody talking about the same thing. At the end of the day, we just put it in different ways where different people understand what we talking about. You feel me? I mean, that's
Right.
just what it is. You feel me? Y'all hear
Right.
my voice gone. I've been working so hard, cuz. I've been working so hard, my voice gone every day,
Man, you
every
don't
day.
work the bar. You don't work. You
Gonna
know.
work my voice out. Gonna work my
Man.
voice out,
Man.
cuz. Getting out these trucks, scrapping, going, boom, running 700 miles. Get there, go get another load, get back in the sun, sweat, get in the air condition. You know what I'm saying? You
Boy,
know. But I
I
think
don't want
about,
to
hey,
work
he
like that,
carried that
boy.
cross. He carried that cross. Uh, I changed my perspective on how I used to work. You feel me? I'm changing things where I didn't used to do, and I feel like it's gonna pay off at the end of the day. Cause I got a goal, and I got a poster board where I show y'all when I get home. I got a goal poster board, cause people don't know that. That's in the Bible, bro. Set you a goal and claim it. You gotta claim the stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Print them pictures
Yeah.
out, and everyone you accomplish, put a pen in it. Huh? Put a picture of God in front of them. He gonna lead you to all everything, bro. So
Yeah.
my goal is to stop at 5 trucks. You feel me? 5 trucks, I'm done. But you got to put in that work. It just don't come to you. I can't just settle.
Yeah.
I can't just go through the motion. If I'm trying to succeed bad as I want to breathe, you know what I'm saying? I can't go through the
Yeah.
motion. You feel me? I got to do a little bit
Yeah.
more if I want to get to where I'm trying to get. You know. But it's gonna all pay off. I'm gonna remember that when I make it. You feel me? I know I'm gonna make it because I claim it, and I'm walking with him now. So hey, this is where he lead me to do. And to be honest with y'all, to be all the way 1,000 with y'all, I ain't gonna be trucking long, bro. I ain't gonna be trucking too much longer, bro. Cause I feel like he lead me in another direction. Real talk. I feel like he go. I feel like I'm gonna be a mentor or a minister to go to schools and go to nursing home, go to the juvenile center and talk to the youth, bro. That to a generation that understand us and not an Old Testament pastor. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of kids don't understand church and the Bible because they can't relate to how it's being taught, but they can relate to us. You feel me? They can relate to us. That's the only how things gonna change. You feel me? Like it's crazy, bro. When you start walking with God, bro, it's crazy. It's really amazing, bro. It really is. It really amazing. And you
Yeah,
just let Him take you where you gonna go, bro. You know.
yeah,
Uh, 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 and you will know. You'll know. You will know when that's what it's meant for you. You'll know when it's
yeah,
what's meant for you and what's not. You know. So
yeah,
that's how I go every day now. You know.
yeah,
Yeah. That's why I put those pictures in the group message about all the lows that I do. It might motivate
yeah,
somebody. You know what I mean? You just never know. You just
yeah,
never know. You feel me? Like,
yeah,
hey, just I look at all the stuff everybody posts and all that. I read a lot of that stuff, bro. When I sit down, and every little thing we talk about in our group message, bro. It be some real stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know where somebody can take that. You know, it might help one of without them saying, hey, bro, that helped me with what you said. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might help them in silence, but you motivated them.
yeah,
You feel me?
But
So,
see, but see,
yeah,
I understand what Young's saying,
right,
and and
right,
you know, but it since we talking about
right, right.
The Bible also said turn a person's flesh to the devil.
Right.
What that mean is if a motherfucker fucked up
Yeah.
and the motherfucker just ain't he
Right.
said turn his flesh into the devil so he can he can basically dang I don't know the scripture like that. I ain't too good in it, but
You good. Keep on
he
going.
can save his spirit. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right.
I ain't sparing no nigga. Point
Right.
blank. If it's
Right.
wrong, it's wrong. If
Right.
it's right in my eyes. We'll
Right.
turn him over to the devil.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? Like,
And and you know something I learned, bro? Like I learned this. I learned this like last week or two, bro. People don't know this, bro. But people don't know that God and Jesus is two different people. And the other and something else that they don't know that all blessings don't come from God. Devil give our blessings too. To destroy you in the end for disaster. So when somebody do something, somebody have it, and you get something, and you do this, you like, thank you, Jesus. That may not come from Jesus. You feel me? People don't know that the devil give out blessings too to set you up for failure at the end, bro. You know what I mean? But when you're a firm believer and you know Christ, you'll know if it's meant for you or not. Cause God gave everybody conscience, men and women. He gave you conscience to know right from wrong. No matter who you is, you know right from wrong. He did that, you know. Uh, uh, and now that I'm open and I can see now, bro, the world is messed up, bro. Everybody lazy. Everybody want to do, I care about religion. You know what I'm saying? All that I do, stuff like that. They slowly taking stuff like that out of the system. So the new generation, when they coming up, they lost because in the household, 9 times out of 10, in the household they even on that type of time because the parents lost. You feel me? So you can't blame kids coming up going to spray your house up, robbing, all that because they don't know. They just free. They just free forming. You feel me? They ain't been taught. You feel me? So if my little voice help somebody out of a million people, if one person out of a million people changed and understood what's really going on and changed their life, bro, out of a million people, I did my job, bro, of what he wanted
So
me to do.
so young.
Right,
So so you mo you you more looking at brothers building brothers, you know, in a spiritual way.
in a spiritual way. Yes, sir. In a spiritual way.
Right.
If I can
Oh,
pass
okay,
that
okay,
along while I'm motivating you, because that's my motive. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion on my motivation. That's just how I motivate. Everybody gonna motivate different. You feel me? Just like I said,
okay,
somebody may say, "Hey, bro,
okay,
man, keep your head on, cause you got there, you go do it. Hey, you good, cause I'm permanent. I'm with you, you know." But I may go in a little deeper detail. Now I say the same thing, but I may go into deeper detail to try to help you. So, if you if you is going through it like that, instead of me just telling you keep your head up and all that, that's just a term or endearment that we all use all the time. We hear
yeah,
that all the time.
yeah,
You feel me?
yeah.
But if I
Well,
can
I,
give
I,
you
I
something
got
that
you.
you ain't used
I
to
got you.
with Christ in the conversation on how he helped me with it, by because I didn't have nobody to motivate me before I met y'all. I ain't had nobody to motivate me. And for you sure, you know my
Okay,
family. You
okay,
know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Let me let,
I ain't
let,
had
me- let
nobody.
me
So
ask you
so
this. Let me ask you this, young. Since you still got the flow.
talk to me. Talk to
So
me.
so so if your brother
Right.
came to you and asked you a
Uh huh.
question and you know this your spiritual brother, you know, he
Uh huh.
asked you to borrow some money. He asked
Right.
you to borrow some money now.
Right. Right.
What is you gonna do? What is you gonna do for your brother?
Okay. All right. What I'm gonna do for my brother? Let me take you back here.
Yeah.
It with not just my spiritual brother, not just a brother. I don't care if you a stranger
Just
and
your
you
brother, just your brother, period. Your brother billing brother. I'm talking about you been knowing this brother for a year or better.
hold on. A year better. Okay, but listen what I'm finna say though. Listen what I'm finna say. I understand you saying my brother. Year known for a year better. So what I'm finna tell you is no matter if y'all known you for a year better, no matter if I don't know you from here to yesterday, if you ask the bar something and I got it, because he said if you got it to give, then give your blessing off. I'm gonna give it because I'm led now. Now. A few months ago, before I open up, it'll be, bro, when you gonna pay me back, huh? You know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
okay. Let me ask you this.
You
Let me ask you this, cause I'm gonna have to be a little bit more critical with you. I'm gonna have to be more specific. So
come on with it.
if your brother, because you putting it out there for anybody, you say anybody,
Hmm.
any brother, anybody can
Right,
just come ask
right.
you. So anybody just come ask you for $4,000. Anybody can just come ask you for $4,000
Now see, now
to
see,
buy.
now see, when it comes to stuff like that, when it comes to stuff like that, with the $4,000, if I'm able to get them $4,000, I won't be able to get them the $4,000. I can help them as much as possible and give them the resources to try to help them get all what they need. You
Okay,
feel me?
well if
Right.
you had
Uh
it,
Right.
if
uh
you had it,
uh.
if you had it,
If I had it, would I give it to a random or a brother?
your brother. That's why I'm trying to
Oh,
talk
if I
about the
okay,
brother.
okay. If I had it, I give it because you my brother. I know you. You feel
And
me?
you got it.
I can't,
And you got
and
it.
and that's if I got it. You feel me? I know you. I trust
But you
you. You
got it.
feel me?
But you
I
got it.
got it.
You got it though.
Right, right, right,
You gonna
right.
get that to your brother,
I
ain't you?
give it to him. I get with no
Alright.
hesitation. No
Alright.
hesitation.
Alright.
Because
Alright.
that's how I'm being led now. Like I said, a few months ago, folks, hey,
I ain't look,
can I
look,
borrow $4,000?
young,
Boy, you
young,
crazy.
you was,
You feel me?
hold on, young, you was stuttering a little bit though. I ain't gonna lie,
You
you
said
was
what
stuttering.
though?
I
But
say
no, no,
you
no.
was
No, but I was trying to really
so
understand what he
young.
was
You
asking
got
me.
to listen. You got to stutter a little bit. That's so bad. Just
Right.
say yeah,
But
heck no. You gotta listen. We look. I understand the
no, no,
spiritual.
look,
I got the
but
test though. I have to.
look. No, don't take it as, oh, I'm gonna just help, just do this, just do. Now, $4,000 we talking about now. Now, if you my brother, I give you the $4,000, but we're gonna sit down and talk. Like, hey, look, you tell me a date. Look, you tell me a date. You gonna pay me such. If you don't pay me back, I make the $4,000 back in a day with one load. I ain't worried about no $4,000. If you tell me
Right,
a date that you gonna pay me
right.
back, that's just what I expect. If you don't pay me back,
Yeah,
I ain't gotta worry about you asking me for another $4,000 no
yeah,
more.
yeah, 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 yeah. Nah, I already
Feel me?
know. I
So
already know.
that just
I already
that
know.
it come with it come with a few things, you know what I'm saying? And I can
Yeah,
just dish out some, you know. But if you tell me and I let you borrow something like that, cuz just tell me when you come back. And that's what I expect, because all I got is your word. And I told like Fee sure, I told Run for a minute. There's a lot of people who used to owe me money. I ain't never chased them because my daddy told me they always come back. You ain't gotta worry about them no more. Cause they owe
yeah,
you already. You feel me?
yeah,
I ain't gotta worry
yeah.
about you asking for another 4,000. That's you
Yeah,
what you do to that 4,000. Because if you don't stand by your word, I'll let God handle that. I'll let him
yeah,
handle that. You gonna lose more than that 4,000. Oh, I got out on bro. Yeah, you got out today, but wait till tomorrow. You
right.
feel me?
Oh
Man,
yeah,
That's the
listen, man. You know,
that's all.
uh, uh, if a brother asked me for $4,000 and he don't pay me back, he my enemy, and I'm going to get my $4,000, no matter what it
Say that
is, no
again.
matter what.
Say that again,
If
bro.
if
He-
if
yeah,
if a if a brother asks me for $4,000 and I give it to him and he don't pay me back, he my enemy, and I'm going to get my $4,000.
Let- oh, you say you go get your 4,000, don't pay you back.
Look, my mama, I'm over here, I'm at my mama house, and
Uh,
and and she heard me say that. Guess what she said? Me too.
what? Right, right.
Ah,
but
hey,
but
hey,
but see,
well,
hey,
hey,
look, look,
I'm going to
look.
get my $4,000 too.
hey, I'm
Look,
However,
gonna
I
tell
baby.
gotta
y'all.
get it
I'm
out
gonna
of
tell
there.
y'all. Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Listen. Now, because sometimes it's the principle, right? Like what y'all was talking about the other day, right? Now, I done had somebody take a phone of mine. Somebody had a phone of mine, right? And they had that phone for for some reason. For so they had a phone that I had. I had them having that phone because people call that phone. So now this guy, who I know don't really mess with each other, right? Neighborhood. I ain't from that neighborhood, but I
Damn,
deal with a
boy.
lot of people over there. So he know I ain't from there, so whatever, we ain't got to go down that line. So now he took a phone from somebody that he took. Can you hear me? Yo, y'all hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
yo. Alright, now he
Yeah.
took the phone from my brother Allen, who I had. Okay, so he took the phone. He took the phone. Knowing what I had going on, or all right. So now you know, stuff happening there and there because of that. Because he did that. Now that was just a phone. Now I got somebody that I know. Now it's somebody that I know, Jimmy, right? A dude named Jimmy. You know, he's like he's like one of those people that really like he just can't get right. You know what I mean? He do different substances, so he can't get right. But he good for a few things. You know what I mean? And that's my brother. Now Jimmy took more than that from me. You know what I'm saying? He took about $2,500 worth or whatever. He took that. You know what I'm saying? Never came back. By the time I seen him, he had no money. This is what he told me. You know what I mean? Now, because I done been through stuff with Jimmy, and I know it's my brother. We done been through things, you understand, hammers out, stuff like that. He done, so I did not necessarily, I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. You know what I mean? He could not come back in the area no more. You understand what I'm saying? Me and him, we had a conversation, and that's what it was. He could not come back over there no more. You understand? If he was over there when I wasn't over there, that's fine. But when I get over there, he better not even be over there because I already told everybody, nah, bro can't be up here. You feel what I'm saying? Because of what he did. Now, the dude that took my phone, you know, something stuff happened to him that was bad. You see what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
just the principle. Now Jimmy took way more. Jimmy took some big money, which was for me and for somebody else, because it wasn't just my money. So, but so sometimes it's the principle, especially when it's your brother involved, because we don't been through things, we don't been through real situations, and you know, he done stood up in the paint with me. So I know it's my brother, and it went wrong one time because of whatever he had going through. Okay, that's fine. But the other dude, like I say, Nan, I ain't know like that. That's not my brother. I don't know him like that. You feel what I'm saying? So, sometimes it's in my case, in my situation, how I look at it. It's on a case by case basis on how you gonna handle those situations when people take stuff from you. Like if my brother takes something from me, I might handle it a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we done been through stuff.
Right.
If y'all kind of understand
Right.
what I'm saying, this somebody I done been through stuff with.
Right.
I just, you know what I mean?
Man,
He,
listen, man. I gotta. I don't know if y'all can hear me.
yeah, you had went out a
Nah,
little
we
bit
ain't
though.
heard what you
You had
said.
went
Did
out a
it
little
work?
bit.
Yeah, it went.
Okay. It's a extension cord if you want longer, or you can plug it up there by that phone.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to.
Man, how about dude doing, man?
Man, she doing good. She doing good. Y'all
I
can
hear
hear
him
me?
back there, man.
Yeah, we hear
Man,
you.
listen. My
I feel
my
you.
OG, I
Right.
call my mama my OG. That's just some Illinois stuff we call. But she right here. And my real life brother, I got a real life brother. Owe me $4,000. He ain't pay me my money. I'm going to get him.
So real.
I'm going to get him.
Okay.
You heard her in the background. She said, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I understand. I understand that on your opinion side, but check
So
this out.
everybody
Look at
different
this.
too. I
Look at
get
that.
it.
Look at that. But check this out, bro. Check this out. And be
That's
choosing
just me
about a little
now.
bit too. Yeah. 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 So okay, I understand you. That was me too. But see, with my situation is, I got 4 kids at the house and a wife at the house, and I'm the one that take care of everybody at the house. So my reactions is different now because I got to think about them. Well, if I
Right.
go, because I know how I used to react, I have a bad reaction how I used to be when I was out there like that, and I know my reaction wasn't gonna be good. And me knowing my reaction and what I know I do, because when I used to come to, I'm gonna shoot your house up, and get you, I'm gonna shoot your grandma's house up. I'll make you come to me. That was back then. But now that I got a family now, and I'm the one that take care of everything, every single thing, I can't react like I used to because if I do, I'm gonna be locked up or dead, and my family ain't gonna have nowhere to go. So now
I
I gotta
I
think
I
about what I got thinking about what would they do without me?
Right.
I
You
feel
Right.
you,
feel me?
Right.
So
even life gon' test you. Life gonna put you in a
it
situation to
is,
where
it is
you ain't got no choice but to react like a man.
right, right,
What if I come you in Walmart one day and somebody see your old lady this and that and want to
right,
grip her
right,
ass or something like
right.
it's just going you know what I'm saying?
It's
So
a reaction.
you
Yeah,
really can't hide from life, bruh.
yeah.
But
It's
I'm
hard.
gonna be a man in life regardless on how that
Right,
might look or how that might turn out. You see
right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna stand straight up. You know what I'm saying? In
Right.
any position. So
And see,
and you
yeah,
can't hide from that. You can't try to disguise that and run away from it. This and that.
right.
It's just life, man.
hmm And see, I promise you, I'm with you 1,000% on what you'll do. Cause I promise you, I'll be just like that back in the day. But and see, with that right there, like what you said, it made a lot of sense. That make a lot of sense. You feel me? Uh, and like
So I'm gonna
But
ask you. I'm gonna ask you this,
so
John. I ain't trying
so
to cut you off.
no, you
Now,
good, you good, man.
now that's what. So that's a choice, right? So you in
Right,
Walmart,
right,
somebody grip your old lady ass, right? You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Now, if you do something, your old lady, you gonna be without your old lady, bruh.
Oh
So
yeah.
now you gonna be without your family, and that same family you talking about depend on you and this and that and this and that.
Okay.
Sometimes you can't hide from it.
Right, right.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
with that, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, with that situation right there, in that case right there, since you put it like that, every action don't need a reaction. So I'm gonna react to it differently. Somebody we in Walmart, somebody grandma old lady, I'm gonna knock their ass out. You feel like instantly. That's my reaction to that. But you talking about taking $4,000 or this and that or do that, do you feel me? Like I don't know how to. I haven't learned. Like I said, I'm still learning, still processing all this stuff. This is all new to me because I come from the street, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is all new to me. All I know is street, and this all new to me. So I
Right, right, right,
know
right, right,
I'm
right.
not
Now
about
I see
to
what you're saying. Yeah,
control.
now I see what he's saying, bro. When he still out, or y'all,
I see what he's saying too, but it's just like, bro,
nah,
life will test you. You
nah,
see what
but
I'm
look, check
saying?
this out, no, nah, but check this
That's
out,
all
man.
I'm
Check
It
this out.
saying.
will. It
You got,
will.
listen, you got some niggas. They need to be like, they need to be on that type of time where he's on. Otherwise, you feel me? They offer to
You
leave.
feel me? I just don't know how to. I only how I can tell you what I do in that situation is if I was in that situation. You feel me? I
Yeah,
don't know what I do yet because I ain't went through it.
But even in that situation, you wouldn't even know what to do until you do it. You
Right,
see what I'm saying?
right,
So
right, right,
that's all I'm saying is like I'm just saying I'll go get my money. I ain't saying how whatever I got to do to get it. I'm just gonna go get it, bruh. You know
right,
what I'm saying?
right, right,
Now
yeah,
it might be. I was always taught a man can handle confrontation or situation three ways. We could talk about it, we can fight about it, we can kill about it. That's the
right,
only
right,
way.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
So,
right.
I
And that
always knew
makes
that.
sense. That makes
You
sense.
know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not saying I don't. Yeah, I don't want to take it there, but you know what I'm saying. Like if the situation had to go there, I'm
Right,
you know what I'm saying? It's just what it
right,
is. And I know that, no matter how much we try to avoid some situations, some
right,
things just
right.
come to you. And
You're
and
exactly
then it's
right.
like what you gonna do in that position. You know what I'm saying? You might could try to avoid all that, bro. Just like you said,
Right, right,
you might could try to avoid all that, man. I know people that done got killed just riding with somebody, didn't have nothing to do with nothing. You
right.
know what I'm saying?
I just
So
had a cousin last week got a check blew out, and he was just in the car with somebody. Got a
that,
funeral Saturday. You feel me?
that's
23
what
years
I'm
old.
saying.
Just
So
like
so
that.
it's like life will come at you all kind of ways, man. It just
It
yeah.
will.
And let me
That's
tell you something.
crazy,
Listen,
dude.
yeah,
That's crazy.
that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy,
Because
boy.
people
That's
are
good
like,
though, bro. That
niggas
100.
will bake a cake on you, man. Like shit can come back on you. Like I say, I don't been in a situation myself. I don't been followed, shot at, all type of shit. People around me, you know what I mean? They get gunned down.
Right,
My
right,
best friend,
right,
shit like that, like all type of stuff. People trying to box me. Like shit get treacherous. So you never know how somebody going, cause maybe these things is happening because people might have thought that me or whoever I'm around disrespected them in a certain way. You feel what I'm saying?
right,
Or what
right,
we have, you know
right,
what I mean?
right,
So it's like you never know how, you know what I mean? You never know how it's gonna play out. So sometimes you don't even get a chance to even be a man about it. Cause the nigga just catch you, you know what I mean? You just get caught slipping. You feel what I'm saying?
and react.
You
Yeah,
understand? Or you
you
don't even get
react.
a chance to react. You just blow it the fuck down.
Right, right.
And it's a wrap.
It's
You know what
over.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
and
I
you
get the
don't even
feeling.
know. I don't listen. My best friend Terrence, this nigga got
Uh,
shot in the back of the head, and like I say, from all we got is he say she say shit. We don't know. All we got is he was a good looking brother. You understand? For
Right,
any
right,
brother, the tats, goals, all that, the dreads. The ladies they like them type of brothers. So
right,
he
right, right,
stayed with him. So it could have been something like that. He could be over there in Overtown. It could have been something like that and stuff like that. But
right,
there were these, and he was telling me that he had issues. I don't want to get too deep in it. He was telling
right,
me that he
right.
had some issues, and I tried to send some things his way. You know what I mean? I tried to do what I could. But I look at what happened to him. My partner Slick. You understand? We had what
Right,
we had going on over there in Open Lock, and you know, people
right,
felt like, they must have felt disrespected based on what we had going on. You see what I'm saying? Because there was a
right,
lot of things that was leading up to him being murdered. And look what happened. They came up there to fake rob him. You understand? And shot Slick in the
right,
head. You know what I
right.
mean? Based on people
Wow,
feeling like, so it's
wow,
like you never know how it's gonna play out. Also, too,
wow,
sometimes you don't even get a chance to even, you know what I mean, to even, you know, be that type of person you may want to be. Sometimes you just don't even get that chance. You know what I mean? And
right,
and and I'm just speaking
wow,
on based on like the I'm just speaking on disrespect and how just the versatility of that. You know what I mean? Disrespect. You never know who you don't disrespect. Like, bro, you just never know, man. And
you do.
I just wanted to point that out too, man. That's another reason why you know you want to try to move right out here. Um, that's why I
Yep,
kind of stay away from
yep,
that type of stuff. You know what I mean? And just be blue collar like how I am now. But you
right,
never know what somebody would. And see, when I said earlier, right? See, like I say, Jimmy did that, right? He took what he took, and he did that. And
right,
I just said what I said, and that was it. I was upset about it, you know what I
right,
mean? But I understand. He's a dude that get on certain type of drugs. You know what I'm saying? This is my
right,
brother. I don't been in
right.
a situation where listen. I don't been in a situation, man. Niggas, brothers be doing stuff, slick stuff. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Taking things. That's what I don't like. But brothers do it. You know what I mean? You try to give him an opportunity. You give your brother an opportunity. He don't capitalize on it. You know what I mean? But the whole time he's telling you how he want to do this, he want to make money, blah 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 blah, all that stuff. You give him an opportunity, and they don't even capitalize on it. You know what I'm
On
saying?
what you
So
gave
it's
them.
like,
Right.
and then it's just it's
It's
bad, man.
really, to be
It's
honest,
bad out here.
it's really something. It's really something to think about that we don't
Yeah,
think about
yeah,
daily. It's
yeah.
something to think about that we don't think about daily.
And I was just getting into the dish like, because some people take things as disrespect. You ain't even being, you would think you
Disrespectful.
being disrespectful
They take it.
because
They take it wrong ways that you ain't even meaning.
right.
That's
That's
why
like that's like
I
in the
don't
trucking space.
explain nothing to people through a text message.
Yeah,
I
bro.
rather talk to you on the phone or in person because
Yeah,
you
yeah,
might
yeah,
take me in
yeah,
a
yeah,
text
yeah,
message what
yeah.
I say wrong. You may read it in
Right.
your
Yeah,
way.
text message definitely first thing. That's something
Yeah,
wrong. But just
yeah,
like in the trucking space, you got people that are okay just because somebody people that agree with more the owner out just because somebody leasing. They coming at that like it's damn near disrespect. The
right,
way they coming at it. Man, you
right,
leasing, you this, you leased on, why you don't just do you this? They come at that like it's disrespect. So it's like that same type of
right.
energy. Well, like even when you in the neighborhood, when you kind of out,
Yes, sir.
outside with it,
Yes, sir.
people take things as disrespect. You could be just going in the store, putting out a
Yep,
wad of money just to buy a T-shirt and stuff like that. People to look at
yep,
that, and we call them haters, but they'll take that stuff as disrespect. You
yep.
always putting up. Y'all know how it is in the neighborhood. You got a whip, you putting up, having it your way, like I dream them to say, doing your thing. And niggas will
Right.
take that as disrespect because you skating
Yep,
off and them boys still right there. They can't skate off.
yep,
They
yep,
can't do that. You coming and going. They can't
yep.
do that. That's on them why they can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's especially as men take things as men get petty. Men get very petty because of their shortcomings, because of what they cannot do. This be
Right.
the problem with men, and that's not even really a man quality. Like that's
Nope.
not a man quality, in my opinion. Like that's not. You know what I mean? You
Right.
supposed to, you know what I mean? You supposed to get motivated. You're not supposed to get discouraged. You're supposed to get motivated when you see niggas putting up and they on their shit and they really doing their thing and stuff like that. What I might consider doing their thing.
Right.
That's supposed to motivate me. That's supposed to turn me up. That must supposed to make me look like, man, hold on, Damien, you gotta tighten up. You know what I'm saying? You need to tighten up, you need to do a little bit more. Yeah, it's like, but these
But
brothers,
we got some all they
I hear
know.
that, man.
You know what I'm
Yeah, man. So it's like
That's all they
I don't
know.
went kind of all over the place with it, but it's like it's and I brought my partners up for a reason because it's like they was killed, based off somebody thinking, somebody taking something as disrespect. You understand? Something that they could have just did. You could do the same thing he doing. What y'all mad for? Y'all could do the same shit. What's the problem with what you know what I'm saying? What bro doing? So it's like, you know, I don't know, man. Y'all let me know, cause I might be going all the way. Might be going all the way left or right with it. I don't know. You
Hey,
still up,
yeah, we still, yeah,
man? Boy, you
we
ain't. Well, both of
still.
y'all sleep,
Nah, I ain't sleep. I'm just trying to see where y'all going with it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I know, cause I
I
done
just,
went
I
all over
just,
the place.
I
Y'all,
just want
you
to
don't
know
trigger me.
what.
I done got triggered. I got triggered.
I just wanted to know.
Listen, when it comes to the folk, listen, if okay to me, right? If okay, if my brother want to borrow some money or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Okay, if I got 4,000, if I know I got the money to give out like that, I need 4 bands. Me personally, and just everybody that know me, I'm gonna be a little skeptical. I'm not just gonna dish out. That's just me though. That's just how I'm coming. I'm not just gonna dish out 4 bands like that, even to my own brother. You understand what I'm saying? Now,
Yeah,
to my brother, that's my brother. That's my blood brother. That's my heart. I don't care. I don't care. He don't got it. I don't care what he do with it. If I got it, I'm gonna give it to him. I don't. He don't even gotta explain nothing to me. You understand what I'm saying? And I got a few people that I consider my brother that I'll probably do the same thing, but that's because they in my heart. You understand what I'm saying? That's my heart.
yeah,
That's my nigga, my nerve right there. So yeah, I'm gonna give him the four rings. Even if I ain't gonna give him no four, even if I got the four, I'm gonna give you that two. If I ain't got four, but I'm gonna give you these 2 racks. I don't care what you do with it. Go
yeah,
power up, try to make it work. I'm gonna give you these 2 bags. Shit like that, I'm gonna give him something. You understand what I'm saying? Because me, I'm not gonna buzz myself out. I ain't finna do that. I ain't finna put myself, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm still trying to power up. So we ain't gonna do that because it don't make no sense. Why would I do that? Now I don't mess my family up like what Young was talking about. Family and kids and shit. Now I don't mess, now I don't, no. I'm gonna give my brother what I can. You understand what I'm saying? And stuff like that,
yeah,
And that's all
yeah,
you could do. Now if he don't pay me back, most times when I'm giving somebody some bread, if I'm not expecting it back, then I'm gonna tell them that. So just to alleviate all that, I'm gonna tell them like, go ahead, bro, that's you. Don't even, you understand what I'm saying? Don't even worry about it. You good.
yeah,
Go ahead, power up. I don't even, cause we ain't even finna. And I think me being that way, that's how I was able to maintain a lot of relationships. Cause these people I consider brothers, they don't fell out with other people. They don't,
yeah,
everybody ain't, you know how it is, you know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't probably messing with a few people I mess with like that. Everybody ain't messing with me like that. I can't say,
right,
I done been, I done pull my knife out and cut a throat or two, at the same time too. You understand what I'm saying? Just because
right,
that's just the nature of what was going on. You understand what I'm saying?
right.
But, so here, like I said, everybody, I'm not, I ain't, but, you know, if they never slime me out. So I can't, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
Yeah,
they slimy. They cut though. You understand what I'm saying? I might, with them, but they ain't never slimed me out. These are my brothers. You understand what I'm saying? They can't be a brother to everybody.
Right.
How they gonna do that? That's just not reality. You understand
Right.
what I'm saying? So it's like, especially when certain things going on, that just how it be. You know what I mean? It ain't, it's just how it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's how, it's, you know, so let's say my brother that slammed me, I let him hold 4 bands, he give me my 4 bands back. You understand what I'm saying? But other people
Right.
he might have slimed out. So they like, oh, such and such can't trust, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it get even deeper than that, stuff like that. But when I deal with them, everything A1. You understand what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's just like y'all. Okay, y'all boys, right? We deal with each other. But some other people that y'all may not mess with like that, you ain't fucking with them like that. You might slam him out because you just don't fuck with him like that.
But this what we were talking about. We were talking about somebody, that you've been messing with for a while. And y'all created a community together.
Man, this
This
thing
brother
is
building
shot.
brother
Yeah,
community together. That is the
yeah,
topic. We ain't talking about no hobos, somebody you met off the street asking for some change. We ain't talking about,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
we
yeah,
we
yeah.
talking about your brother that you created this
Build a brother
organization
with.
with,
Build a brother with. Yeah,
that you
they
built
definitely
this
got.
brother. Yeah, that's what
If
we
we in the
talking about.
organization, if we in the organization, that means we don't set up a plate. So if we don't set up a plate, then okay, that's like okay, you and Dream say, okay, look, Black. I tell y'all, look, I'm gonna go to Travel Local and get the truck. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all give me 3 bands. I just need 3 racks. That's it. I got the two. I need the 3 racks. I'm gonna go put a down payment on the truck, and then I'm gonna pay all boys back. Give me a month. Let me get in there like that, and then once I stabilize, give me like a month so I can stabilize, and then I can start, either pay you back the whole yet or start to pay you back. We could work something out like that.
Yeah,
If it's like that, if we came to an understanding, whether it's a text message or a conversation on the phone, then yeah, that bread got to be paid back, bro. That bread got to be paid back, cause then we don't got nothing. We not building. This a brother building brothers organization. So if the money ain't
yeah,
paid back, then we not organized. That's not being organized. That's
yeah.
not that's not a part of the organization. The money got to be paid back. You
So
understand what
so
I'm saying?
so
Because
so somebody else said something about a pot. Introverted said something about a pot, putting money in the pot, rather than $50 every week from all these brothers. You know what I'm saying? And you relating
right.
to
I don't
something like a pot. You relating to something now like a pot too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. That'll have to,
But it also gotta be rules and regulations with the pot. You know what I'm
Right,
mm-hmm.
saying? You got
right.
the pot itself gotta be structured. I'm down
Right,
with something like that too, but it gotta be
right,
structured. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It
right,
gotta
yeah,
be rules and policies and procedures with the pot. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
right,
yeah,
right,
yeah,
right, right. And
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'm down with that too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But my
That's
thing
true.
with that is, it got to be something like, see, if we do like you got to remember, like, if all us was, let's say, cause like me and Swag, we in the league, so you see what I'm saying? It wouldn't make, I mean, we could put in or whatever, but we know we don't have our own, anything going with our truck. We're in a situation where, which y'all already know, we're not going to be able to, what I mean? We already have our funds put up already for uh stuff, and they automatically taking it out. You know what
But
I mean? It's not
see,
like
but see, but see, everybody should have their funds in order. You know what I'm saying? This should be like something like a rainy day fund, or it could build up to something way bigger than that. To where, okay, damn, we don't end up having enough money in here to buy a whole truck. You know what I'm saying? Or something
mm,
like that. You see what I'm saying? our gatherings. We want to do a
Right. I see.
weekend. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could be
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
putting it in the pot. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody should have a situation already together. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And it should be a vote. It should be something before we end up saying, okay, Swag come with a repair, this and that. Let's vote and see. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get his brother this and that. It should be rules, and then he got to anything should be having to be paid back to the pot. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't. The pot should always steady grow. So just say if Swag say, okay, well, I need 1,500 for a repair. Boom, boom, boom. We expect him
Right.
to repay that 1,500 though. You see what I'm saying?
Put the
And
1,500 back.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah, because the pot should always just keep growing. We got it there, but you know what I'm saying. If we got it there for emergencies, and if if somebody need that emergency, but they still should be expected to pay that. That pot should steady be growing, man. It should be able to get up to where, you know what I'm saying. Now we end up uh with a
Right.
situation like yeah, yeah, you see what I'm saying, and then we can say, I know Black might say, "Hey, bro, let's put 1,000. We got this money in the pot. Let's put 1,000, 2,000 in the crypto or something like that." You see what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
was just about to say that. I was just about to say that. Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But it always should be growing. And just because we got it, and just because you know what I'm saying, this brother might need help, he should
Right.
already expect to pay that pot back, pay everybody back. You see what I'm saying?
All right. Right. And then look, we could make a rule where it could be like unless it's an investment. Now, if it's an investment, then that's we all at the chair. We all at the group, and we make it's a group. If all of us make a unified decision on something on an investment, then because we still put in the pot, that's not something that we gotta, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we gonna still put money towards the pot, but like you say, if we gonna pull the 2,000 out, and this is just a suggestion. I'm not saying, we can always come back and talk about this, but this just what I'm thinking. So now let's say we do want to make an investment as a unit, and we say, look, we willing to make this investment. You understand what I'm saying? Like you say in the crypto, maybe put $2,000 on Bitcoin, while it's at 100,000 or something like that, for some type of growth in the community. We could do that, and then that's something that okay, we don't gotta necessarily just put back. We just gonna keep putting money in the
No,
pot.
no, no. That's just something that it grow. But what I'm saying
Right,
is, in
right,
any situation, from an ideal, from a brother needing help,
right.
he gotta come and face the court, and then the jurors decide. We the jurors, we the ones that we decide. Okay, yeah or no. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what that is.
Right,
You see what I'm saying?
right,
Come
right.
to
Okay,
court,
yeah,
plead your case. You know what I'm
right,
saying? This and
right,
that, and
right,
we decide as a unit. You know what I'm saying?
right. That could work, but this is what this is what I'm gonna say, right? So we don't. I feel like it just need to be a regular, just a set amount. Not everybody put in a set amount. It need to be a maximum amount. Can't nobody just come, man, I'm gonna just drop 5 bands. Like, no. That way everybody could contribute kind of around the same range. We don't want to, you know what I mean? That way you keep the ego at a level. So that way you ain't got one person saying, well, nigga, I don't put, not saying we gonna do that, you understand? But we don't even want to dance with that type of energy, if you kind of see what I'm saying. Because you got investment groups do this. Okay? Investment groups they have a minimum amount that you gotta have to even come in the investment group. And they have a maximum amount that you can put in. You know what I mean? They have a ceiling. They put a box in there that way. Because anybody with a lot of money could just say, man, look, I'm gonna buy all the shares.
No,
Then
no,
what's up?
but I see what you're saying, but
You know what I'm saying?
it shouldn't even be a minimum or a max. It should just be one set rate. Everybody, we sit around and we say, okay, what can we agree on to put on? And everything got to come down to agreement, whether it's small, big, or tall. You see what I'm saying? So we'll have to sit down and talk about, okay, what can everybody afford, maintain life, this and that, and we agree on on one set rate that we put in it, whether it's 50, whether it's $1, whether it's $2. You know what I'm saying? We all just agree and we
Right.
say,
You just
okay,
talking about
this is what it is.
you said just one set rate. You don't want to leave no wiggle room, just one set rate. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
You don't want to
because
leave. Oh,
one set rate, uh, won't create confusion. You see what I'm saying? It don't matter how many. I ain't pocket watching you. I ain't. One set rate is better because at the end of the day, it won't create confusion. You know what I'm saying?
right,
It'll
right,
just be a
right,
set rate.
right,
You see what I'm
right.
saying?
If it's just 150, it just come with just 150. You know what I'm saying? Or just 100. Just come with just 100 if you got it. I see what you're saying. I'm throwing out numbers, but I understand what you're saying. Totally. That could work. I like I say, in my opinion, I know it could work. You know what I'm saying? We got like a level of respect, and it creates a aura. You know what I mean? A conscious, collective type aura. You know what I mean? What people kind of forget about. That's what community is about. You understand what I'm saying? Because we all got our individual aura, but when we come together, something happens when we come together. You got like a Voltron type of, you know how they had with the Transformers all on come together. So it's like a one type of aura, and we got like a respect level in there, and it keeps us. Because I see it all the time. It keeps us from going left. Even if we go left a little bit, we always come back. You understand what I'm saying? We always, and y'all know what I'm talking about. A nigga just be like, man, I'm just going, you know what I mean? We'll cool off and come back. So I know we could do it. You know what I mean? Even though they number just 5 of us, but I know we could do that easy. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Fight.
listen,
Hey,
man. Less is plenty.
yeah. Hey,
Less is
now
plenty,
swag,
bro.
I ain't gonna lie, swag. Cause see, when I'm thinking about this, when we talking about this, right now, in my mind, some negativity come up. But anytime I think of negativity, and this ain't no disrespect to them, brother, but I think like, man, look. Now we get some other people from outside, from this, from there, that. Then it's gonna get buzzed out now, cause now they, you understand? That's how I feel like
Man,
our dream team
black.
on that.
That's why I said what I said in the group chat. It wasn't trying to be. It wasn't trying to be nothing. It was just that's just what it. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yep.
if we got this going on, we got this going on. No matter what, we good over here, bruh.
Yeah,
You know what
right,
I'm
right,
saying?
right.
So
And we
that's
getting
why I
better.
said,
Listen, and we getting better. Don't
yeah,
forget that.
yeah.
We get every week by week, bro. I'm telling you, we getting better week by week. I got some other things, bro. I ain't even tell you about, bro. Like I'm about to make some major changes too. Like that's it's about elevating. We get it better. That's why I say I don't do nothing but get motivated. That's all I do. I just get motivated. Bro, your cousin Swag getting motivated. He talking about eating right and he might go vegan up. Like we ain't doing nothing but getting motivated. Turn
Listen, hey, listen. I was on the phone
Go
with him
ahead.
the other day. I was on
What
the
is it?
phone with him the other day. That he knew he was hungry as a motherfucker. He talking about it. Yeah, just give me that kid's meal. I said, man, you know you don't want that kid's meal.
Listen,
I
man.
said,
You ain't supposed to be ordering, bro. Listen. Swag, you don't need to, bro, you gotta hang that shit up, bro. I be telling cuz, boy, you gotta hang that shit up, man. I'm telling you, cuz, bro, this shit, I'm telling you. Y'all
Man, what you
motivate me
talking
to
about,
level
Black?
up. Boy, you don't need, man, you eating a little kids meal, eating some nuggets, thinking you still good, bro. All that shit bad, bro.
man, listen, black, listen. He was on the phone and he was like, he said, kids, man. I turned around like I'm driving the truck and I turned around like he behind me or something. I said, man, you know you don't want no kids meal, man. You
Man,
know
you
you don't want.
crazy. You crazy. You crazy, man. That man
Hey,
crazy.
That man didn't know you
hey,
didn't want no kids meal, man.
That man
y'all
crazy, man.
talking about some We been talking about shit, and you know how I get, bro. You know how I get, bro. You know, I be on that vegan type of time because I feel like, bro, that's a new wave, man. That where everybody at with it. But I know, you know, we got our family, niggas got their family. Family might not be going down that road. I know y'all in the deep south. I know out here, but you be surprised. It's a lot of vegan restaurants and stuff in you know, in Alabama. You understand? It especially in Georgia, like, come on, man. Y'all boy gotta tighten
Hey
up,
man,
man.
I don't want to get off topic, man. Since we were talking about
Right.
this, and I'm saying this with
Yeah.
sincerity, bruh. It's like everybody that come on here, bruh, and we had these dialogues, whether whoever it be, you know what I'm saying, to where I
Yeah.
feel like we done created a different type of space. You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
really ain't. We really don't be kicking the drama. We just be kicking our shit. Whether it's about trucking or whether we how we feel as men, bruh. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it could be things that alter that. You know what I'm saying? And we just got to stay away from the things that might can alter that. You know, and
Right. Right.
we just keep on track. You see what I'm saying? The growth.
Right.
I mean, we see the growth in each other from when it started to now. You see what I'm saying? I feel like everybody up here growing. I
Bro, promise you. Yes, bro.
especially,
Yes, I'm
you know what I'm
telling you.
saying? It seemed like it seemed like especially like what Young was saying. I kind of felt that way about Young, but he put it out there so we can talk about it. But to
Yeah.
see he wasn't motivated, and then look at him now, bruh. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And
Right.
and, and he basically said because he got on the panel and it motivated him, and now look where he at. You know what I'm saying? The brother doing his
Right.
thing. You
Doing
know
the
what I'm
thing.
saying? So
Right.
so we can't act like that energy ain't here. You know what I'm saying? All we gotta do is just keep that flowing.
Right. Nah, you right. We gonna be good though. Me, you, young introvert, especially Swag. I already know we. You right what you saying though. You know what I'm saying? I be, you know, I know we gonna be all right. We got a level of respect. We ain't like it's just too much respect there. It's like it's not really. I'm telling you, we got some hot heads over here, but like I already know, me, you, Swag, we probably the most. You know what I'm saying? The more, you know, kind of like, you know, hot headed. You know what I'm saying? I really don't want to be. You know what I'm saying? My knees bad. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm a little older than Dream and probably Swag too, man. I'm a little older than y'all, boy. I ain't got no time to be, but I could get there too. We probably a little bit more hot headed, but we got introverted and young. You know what I mean?
Even when we in a situation where we high headed and we
Yeah,
disagree,
protective,
you know what I'm
protective. I'm
saying?
gonna say protective. We
Yeah,
protective.
okay. Even in that moment, bro, when we disagree, it don't really go. It ain't no sideways talk. We ain't getting on.
Nah,
You know what
hell
I'm
nah,
saying? We ain't
nah,
we
hell
ain't
nah.
whatever we can say here, and if we don't agree, we
Right,
don't agree. You know what I'm saying? But that's
right.
cool. Me me and you, Black, we go at it. God damn it! But at the
Yeah,
end of the
I
day,
know. Nah, we don't
I
agree everything, but you know, I fuck with you though, bro.
yeah, yeah,
We
yeah,
don't agree
most
everything,
definitely, most definitely. And
but
I'm
I
glad,
respect
and
though.
and that's what I'm saying. This space ain't for us to just agree all the time, man.
Nah,
It,
hell nah,
you
we ain't
know
gonna
what I'm
agree,
saying?
and mostly
So
because of other people. It be
yeah,
other people's situation. When it's us, we good, but if it's other people's situation, when we assessing that, you know, that's all the beat. It just be when we
mm-hmm.
looking at other people's situation, then we'll end up. But that just be that side shit, cause a nigga just choose the side. But I'm listen. When it comes over here, you know, man, like we locked in, man. We good. We ain't got nothing.
Oh
Like I
yeah, that's
say,
a fact.
I
That's
don't
a
get
fact.
nothing but motivated. This shit motivate me. Y'all just motivate me to be better. You understand? That's it. And that's what's going. That's this is how people that is listening. This is how you build. This is how me. If we brothers, I have to build myself. You understand what I'm saying? I need to build myself. I need to be the best, the best version of me, so I can benefit my brothers. I can't benefit my brothers if I ain't being the best version of me. If Tony ain't being the best version of him and doing what he need to do, how is he gonna be the best? You know what I'm saying? So we gotta be the best version, and I think that's what stuff go wrong at in certain groups. I think that's where they go wrong at. They're not trying to be the best version of themselves. You know what I mean? They just thinking monetarily. It ain't just monetarily, dog. It's mentally too. You gotta be the best version of yourself. It's mentally, man. You can't just be. You know what I'm saying? The money gonna be there. Definitely on this side, like I'm telling you, like it's bro. I'm telling you, like this shit is damn near bulletproof. You understand? Cause we, it's all about when it comes to money. I just want to put this out there. When it comes to money, people, it's about making the right investment. Y'all have to remember that it's about making making the right investment and managing your money right. Money is the easy equation to solve. You just got to manage your money right. You can't have too many addictions and vices and stuff like that. You got to try to, and it's just to the people that in the public that's listening. Just you gotta work on yourself. And I ain't no different. I gotta work on myself too. I'm a greedy person. You understand what I'm saying? I'm greedy, and I have to work on that. I have to work on my greed because I end up doing too much. You know what I'm saying? I had to stop investing in the doge because I'm putting too much money in there. I'm doing too much. I need to leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? But my greediness, it has me not doing it all the time. You know what I mean? Because I
Hey,
ain't gonna
hey,
be.
hey, Black, hold on.
Okay.
We were talking
Okay.
about, I want to see. I ain't trying to cut you off, but I want
Nah,
to
it's good, man.
swag feed the children. Ain't say what he felt like brother building brothers was on.
Oh Lord, yo, what did nigga say, man?
He ain't say
Oh,
nothing.
oh, I thought I said it. I thought I said it, but
He ain't say shit.
this where I'm at with it. This where I'm at with it right here. This where I'm at with it, and I'm talking from the perspective. This where I'm at from the perspective. You know, if we in a situation to where we got 10, 12, 15 brothers in a circle, and we calling ourselves brothers building brothers, and one of our brothers falls short, but all our other brothers is up. You know what I'm saying? One of our
Mm-hmm.
brothers supposed to be the biggest. He supposed to be the baddest. You know what I'm saying? And this brother here, he died at the moment. At the moment, what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna I'm gonna go ahead and juice that brother up. It's too many of us not to juice that brother up. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm the biggest and I'm the baddest and I got it, I got all that bread, I got all that motion. I'm gonna be the main one trying to give him the bread to juice him up. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Okay. Right.
Because that's what we here for. We
Right.
supposed to be building brothers. We supposed to be brothers building brothers. And if my brother asked me for some bread, and man, I don't give it to my brother, we have some disagreement, that gonna stay in that circle right there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I ain't gonna
Right.
put that out there about my brother to the public. My brother asked me for some money. My brother couldn't pay his bill last month. I had to give my brother $200, get a little grocery for the week, help feed his family. You know what I'm saying? I had to do this and do that for my brother. My brother making $700 a week. Why am I talking about my brother? Why am I tearing my brother down?
Yeah. That's a fact. That
Why?
that what I yeah yeah
Why?
yeah yeah yeah. And
You know what I'm
I listen.
saying?
I'm like that. Yeah. Exactly. No, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Listen. Even if we kick the brother out the circle, even if we say, well, this brother here got to go. This brother, We can't
Yeah.
build him up. We tried. We can't build him up. He just, he ain't there with it. We try to help him. It's no help for him.
Yeah, shout out. Yeah,
I'm gonna
man.
leave. I'm gonna leave that in the circle, but he kicked out. Cause that
Yeah,
brother
yeah,
Bill and brother business. That brother Bill and brother business.
all
That
right,
ain't
right,
nobody else business. You see what I'm saying?
right.
Listen. Me, you, or Dream can fall out. Introvert, young. They don't know what's going on behind the scene. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? I'm not finna come and put my brother out here, put his business out here for the
right,
social site.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But you gotta ask yourself, was you really my brother? Was we really brothers? Are we
Yeah,
really building brothers? Are we
right.
really building brothers? Or are we turning brothers down?
Mm,
Should we rebrand ourselves?
mm,
Should we
mm,
should we rebrand ourselves?
Wow. Yeah. Well, what you think about that? Hey, Dream, what you think about that, man?
The way he put it, the way he put it, uh, I agree with him, right? I agree with him. Uh, I'm gonna say that first. I definitely agree with him. But my whole thing is too is like, nah, I just agree with him because I can't even rebuttal that because if yeah, if all right, if the if if you put it out there to the internet, you got to understand that the internet know. And just like he said, if that's my brother, it shouldn't even made it there. No matter who put it out there, no matter whatever put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the brothers gonna know. Yeah, the people
Right,
within the circle gonna know, of course.
right,
But it shouldn't have never made its way, you know what I'm saying, to where anybody else can know.
right,
Whatever happened, because it should still what should have been a respect level. It still should have been uh even though you ain't my brother now, you once was. You know what I'm saying? So it
right,
should be it should have never, you know what I'm saying? It should never go like that.
right,
So
right,
I get what he's saying. What you
right.
think, Black?
Listen. Um, I agree with him too. And let me tell you something, right? We brothers, but not all brothers are the same. Some brothers is a little bit more sensitive to people's feelings than others. You see what I'm saying? Like when me and Dream was talking about, how far as like giving people money, you understand what I'm saying? Just like regular people that just live on the street, stuff like that might be just, I ain't gotta, now remember how I was saying, I just give it to him. Dream like, nah. So some of us is just a little bit, and that's fine. We brothers. I could be a little bit more sensitive to people's feelings than Tony. It don't mean me and him, man. You know what I mean? Because remember, we brothers, but nigga, we ain't all gonna be alike. You know what I'm saying? That's just
Exactly.
what it is. It ain't
Exactly.
gotta do. It
And
ain't
and
gotta
I
do
don't
with
and I
brothers. Like,
don't feel no I don't mean to cut you out, but I don't feel no way about you because I remember that conversation. You was like, nah, Dream. I was like, yeah. He was like, well, I gotta respect that. But this how I
right,
do. I said, well, I gotta respect that. As long as the situation don't as long as long as the situation don't never get out or don't never we can all agree to
nah,
disagree.
yeah. And, hey, as long as we ain't giving up the brother money pot to these goddamn people on the street, you understand what I'm saying? The
Nah.
motherfucking money we got in the brother bill, the brother spot. As long as I ain't giving it out, $200-300 out to Rambo who live on the
Exactly.
street.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
I already
saying.
know.
Yeah.
I already know that.
Yeah.
I'm laughing while I already know. I ain't gonna. If I do that, I'm doing that with my own money. If I want to give Rambo little $30 or whatever, that's me because And that's why I say we gotta be. I do that because that will make me feel good, man. I don't. Tony them ain't gotta do that, man. That's for me. That's what made me feel good. This my neighborhood. This what make me feel good. This ain't he ain't got to do none of that. If he won't, that's on him. But so back to what I was saying, just some of us remember it's more than one of us. It's 5 or 6 of us. So some of us gonna be a little bit more sentimental to people's feelings. And so I say that to say this: one or two of the brothers might laugh at the brother that got kicked out that probably ain't, couldn't. Now me and Swag, we just ain't like that. Tony them already
Okay,
know.
okay,
Him and
okay. So
Swag,
let's
they ain't finna
let's
laugh at, but then them niggas be think about a nigga feelings and all that, so them niggas ain't finna laugh at the nigga. That's all. You feel me? What you
yeah,
finna
yeah,
say?
yeah, yeah. I see what you. Yeah, that makes sense. That
You
makes
feel me,
sense.
man? That's all. We brothers, but shit, some of the brothers ain't. They just ain't on that. They ain't on that. Okay, Tony way more protected. So he like, nigga, can't nobody just come in. Blah, 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 blah. Well, Swag might be a little bit more loose.
And he is.
Okay,
And
that's a
you know what? That ain't no black. Just put it out there what it is. Yeah, I'm more protective. Yep, you right.
yeah,
And he more
yeah,
loose. He more loose.
yeah,
That's why the conversation end up going in the group chat about stuff. You know what I'm saying?
right,
And
right,
And don't get it twisted, you know what I'm saying? We still locked in, but it's
yeah,
okay to have disagreements. You know what I'm saying? I
yeah,
I know y'all ain't that's the thing about having men on the panel, bro. That's what I said about what we got going on. We really have men on the panel to where we can pull each other card and be like, nah, that's fucked up.
right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no smoke about it. It ain't we kill the back door shit over here. You
yeah.
know, it
Don't
ain't
even
it
hell no,
it ain't
hell no.
no the reason why it ain't no need to have no back door because we put it out there.
Exactly, exactly,
You know what I'm saying? Like we
exactly,
put it out there. So it
exactly.
ain't it ain't no situation to where I'm mad. I'm just speaking. I'm just speaking how I feel, and he might be speaking how he feel, and this and that. But that's just what it is. At the end of the day, it's like at the end of the day, it's like what's the best for this situation? To
Right,
me, to
right,
me, it's like what's the best for this situation to keep this situation the way it is. This and that. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
And
right. Yeah. Cause
and
see,
that's
listen,
all that matter.
because we gotta remember. See, I'm gonna do a video like that on TikTok. You a person, you like me. You strive for perfection. So when you're a person that strive for perfection, you gonna always take accountability. Swag like this too. You're gonna take accountability and you're gonna always correct yourself. You're gonna be like, nah, I ain't doing that right. Yeah, I ain't that's a boss mentality. So when you're a boss, you strive for for perfection all the time. I'm gonna do a video on TikTok about this. So you a person that always take accountability. You always correcting yourself. That's what striving for perfection means. It don't mean I'm trying to fucking be the most perfect. That don't even exist. But it just means that you always correcting yourself. You always know, okay, now I'm messing up. Now I ain't doing that. Or sometimes you could be a little back and forth because you always trying to correct the situation. You feel what I'm saying? That's a perfection. You
That's
understand what I'm
crazy,
saying?
black. Black, you damn near just read a nigga, boy. Because I had them
Yeah.
mental talks with myself before anybody can have them talks with me.
Right.
You if that makes sense. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
I
I'm the
already
first
know.
motherfucker. I'm the first motherfucker gonna look at himself and be like, damn, boy, you fucked up. Even though
Right.
I'm gonna have people in my life tell me that, but I already done knew I did. So when it's time to when a motherfucker tell me I done fucked up, I be like, yep, I did, bro. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Right.
Because
Cause
I
you
don't
already know. Cause
I
you
don't
listen. I'm telling you, we the same. But that's why I gotta point out our differences too. Not in that buzzed out way like what the other niggas do. But you see how I might be a little bit more sentimental than you. You see what I'm saying? so
Oh,
I
that's
gotta
a
point
fact.
that out.
That's a fact.
You,
That's a
you
fact.
my brother, so I gotta let you know that. Not saying you gotta cater to the nigga feelings, but I'm just letting you know that. So then you already know if you see me doing something or reacting a certain way, if it's all of a situation and we there, you see me react a
But
certain way,
but 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 see,
then you just
you done told me that a million times. You know what I'm saying? You done told me,
right,
nah, dream. So I know, and I know how you and feed the children is like that. You know what I'm saying? In
right,
that sense, because he'll try to give a motherfucker a benefit of the doubt too, and this and that. And I'm
right,
like, and I'm the nigga just like, nah, fuck that, man. Because at the end of the day, you can have all this dysfunction. Okay, let's go back to just the whole brothers building brothers thing. What Lou and them had over there.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
Once they got into it, now is this person talking about this person. Now, one
yeah,
bad apple, whether I don't know who it was, whether it was Lou, Cam, Rob, whatever. But
right,
one bad apple brought everybody to look like now everybody looking side eye over there.
right, right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? To
right.
where it didn't even had to go like that because over here we putting it at the door anyway.
Yeah, we putting it all out. We ain't
You
even
know what I'm saying?
putting it
So
all out. Ain't
it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? It's almost
right,
like it's almost like y'all gonna know how I'm gonna know how I'm already know how black gonna come at this situation. I'm already
right,
know how feed the children gonna come at it, introvert. I'm already gonna know how young gonna come at it too. You know
right,
what I'm saying? Because we done had these dialogues and shit like that. And I
right,
ain't trying to see I ain't mad about nobody opinion.
right, 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 right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Now we might be
Even if you
passionate of
feel right, there you go. That's what I'm finna say. Exactly.
we
Because even
might
if you feel it don't matter, cause we go just like you say, you gonna might be passionate about it. But just like the other day, even with all the stuff going on with Luke, you see, we were going back and forth about that. Now, look
that's
at
a
really look
fact.
at it. Remember, we click clack, but just like you say, it really just be outside. And it's like Luke, I fuck with Luke, regardless whatever going on. But it's just outside of our initial cycle. Just like what you saying, that's why it's good to have somebody like you around that's like that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a little bit like that too, but because I'm not really friendly like that. You understand? So I'm only dealing with people that I feel like I know. Sometimes I be, and this be my problem. So, cause you got a network, and this be my problem. Sometimes I don't want to network with people I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? I just want to stick with the people I know. That's why
And
I
then
know. You feel me?
on that case, you heard what you said. You was like, I fuck with Lou.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
He your dog. Now I ain't got nothing to do with you and Lou. You see what I'm saying?
right,
I ain't got nothing to do with you and Lou.
right,
But Lou know, everybody on the panel know. I just don't fuck with Lou. You see what I'm
right,
saying? And
right,
it
right,
ain't nothing against Lou. I ain't got nothing against him. I don't want no smoke. It ain't even that serious. I
right,
just didn't like his character in that whole situation. So that's
right,
why I can say I don't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Because
right.
I feel like I feel like no matter what, if
What's
you
happening?
fuck around and let fuck around and let snakes
You
in,
right.
it can turn into a snake den. You see what
Yeah, you
I'm
right.
saying?
You right about that.
So so
About
my
that, I ain't
whole
gonna lie.
my
You
whole
right.
situation, my whole situation is I'm just gonna let him know I ain't got no smoke with him. I ain't got no smoke with him.
Right,
I just don't like his character. And that's cool.
right,
I ain't everybody ain't gonna like Lou, everybody ain't gonna like Dream. I'm cool with that. That's fine. We ain't gotta
right.
kill each other about that. You know what
Nah,
I'm
nah,
saying?
hell nah, nah, hell.
It just is what it is. Like I could go back and say, Men have disagreements. They can talk about it, they can fight about it, or they can kill about it. It's only three options. We talked about it, and that's cool with me. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
so we don't want to get into option 2 or 3, cause that's gonna us. I know we ain't gonna never even get into. We not even
So,
going that route
but
on
but
nothing.
but but this is what I'm
Only
saying.
thing we doing is
When
option
I
one. That
when I said in the group chat, it was just on some. I'm not gonna sit here and just fake kick it.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You,
yeah, yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying? I
yeah,
put it out there. You know what I'm saying? And I
yeah.
just ain't gonna be in a position to fake kick it. You see what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
Now, whatever anybody else relationship is, that's their relationship. But
right.
for me, I'm not gonna just fake kick it. I already told you that I don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I'm not just gonna fake kick it.
right,
Cam saying, uh, feed the children something about dream. I told you I don't fuck with you. I'm not gonna fake kick it. We ain't got nothing to talk about. I
right,
told Lou I don't fuck with you. We ain't finna fake kick it. We don't have nothing to talk about. Now
right,
I ain't got no. It ain't that deep to where a motherfucker see you put the mask on type shit. I just don't fuck with you, and
right.
I'm entitled to that. So,
Yeah.
but in a situation with me saying, if I'm telling you I don't fuck with you, and then be on the panel with you, are we having conversations? I'm being a hypocrite.
I mean, you feel that way? Cause I listen.
I feel that way, bruh, because if I say I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. Period. I don't even
Right.
want to have a conversation with you. I don't fuck with you.
Nah, yeah, you right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I,
I ain't gonna lie. You right. As you explaining it, and then I'm going to my memory bank on how I handle. I handle situations the same way. I'm gonna tell you like this though, Tony. Let me just tell you like this here. We already click clack. Me, you, swag, introvert and young. So at the end of the day, cause I get territorial to my damn self. So it's like that's my cipher right there. So anybody outside of that, you understand, you just outside of that then. You feel what I'm saying? But
exactly.
when it comes to
Exactly.
what we got going on here, it's deeper than rap. So this ain't even really. I can't even. This ain't even got nothing to do with y'all. Anything we must talking about over here, I'm not even. This ain't even got nothing to do with nobody outside of it. I'm not even
Exactly.
including you. I'm not talking to you about it. Especially if I know a few of my brothers. This just an unfortunate thing. If a few of my brothers ain't even fucking with the person, then I can't. I'm not even. I can't even be. It ain't even nothing to repeat on whatever we got going on unless you heard it right here. You feel what I'm saying? So that's it. It's just that type. And I know that in my humble opinion, I know that the five of us can consistently keep that energy like that going. You understand what I'm saying? Whether you feel a certain way about a nigga that a nigga maybe quote unquote fucking with, when it comes to our initial cipher right here, I feel like we all know that we know where we at as men, as brothers. We already know.
And that's a fact, Black. That's exactly how I feel. Like I wouldn't feel like okay, just say you fuck with Lou. I don't feel like you will fuck around and say nothing that I don't feel like nobody would. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? That shit on my name, this and that.
Right.
And I ain't mad at nobody who fuck with whoever they fuck with. It's just
Right.
personal for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because
Right. Right. Right.
and our relationship is our relationship. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And feed the children. With Lou, that's his relationship. Black with Lou, that's his relationship. This and that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm just saying like if we basically we all heard the story and this and that. I just don't I don't fake kick it or deal with like some flaw shit
Nah, you.
and just
Yeah, you
try
right.
to act like I don't see the flaw shit.
Nah,
Like
you right. You
you
right.
know what I'm
I'm gonna
saying?
tell you
Because
what got
because
me
it
pissed.
because
Go
it
ahead.
do something to We talking about, just peace and shit like that. Like, if
Right.
I'm knowing, I'm not. I told Lou this. I'm not mad about any nigga for what they do personally.
Right.
I expect a robber to rob me. I expect a thief to steal from me. I expect a snake to be slimy. I expect these things. So it's a choice for me. It might didn't happen to me, but it happened
Right.
because of
Hey,
shit that I seen.
hey,
You see what I'm saying?
hey. So
Right.
let me ask you this, Dream. Let me ask you this. So when you the character flaw that y'all talking about,
Yes, sir.
I'm just trying to. I need. I just want to see the character flaw. The character flaw, what y'all looking at, is when the man what got on there and said, he was gonna just what did he say? He was
What is it?
what did he what I'm trying to remember exactly what he said, because I don't want to lie on him. He said
Man, it's so much shit that. Well, hold on. You talking
uh,
about?
uh,
All
no, I'm
right, cause
talking about
I don't want you.
what he
Don't
what
let
he
me
said
confuse
he
you
was
on how
gonna
you was going.
get what he could get. It that the character flaw where he said he was gonna get what
Man,
he could
man,
get,
man, I
Yeah.
seen a
hold
man.
up, hold up, or is it him asking for the money? Which one is the character flaw?
Man, it was a million character flaws. Okay. It was a
Okay,
million.
let me hear it. Let me hear the
Okay.
character flaw.
The first character flaw, you don't really fuck with this nigga for 8 months, but you fucking with this nigga with a knife behind him, trying to see when you can put it in his back. Okay, that's first. That's the first thing. You ain't fucking with him for 8 months, but you just running around his back like a shadow, when it's an opportunity to put that knife in his back. That's the first thing. Okay. And then the second thing, when we got into the whole conversation, when I was like, he was like, yeah, the nigga gave me $1,000, this and that, but I paid him back. First of all, that nigga didn't even have to reach in your mouth. He didn't even have to reach in his pocket, take away from him, his family, this and that. He ain't even know you well enough to know you gonna pay him his $1,000 back. So it don't even matter if he paid you back, nigga. He gave it to you. He didn't have to do that.
Okay.
That's
But
a
I'm
that's a
saying.
hold
All
on,
right.
hold on,
All
hold
right.
on. That's another character flaw because you honoring the fact that you paid him back. You ain't honoring the fact that this man didn't even have to give it to you in the first place. Where that's at? And then on top of that, you know what I'm saying? Rob give you this car. I don't
Sure.
give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if it didn't have no doors. It didn't have no hood. It didn't have all it could do is crank up and drive. That bitch was like a Jeep Wrangler, goddamn it. It didn't have nothing. But it could crank up and drive. He gave that to you, man.
Right.
He gave that to you.
But
You
okay.
know what I'm saying? So it was like instead of trying to shit on all this and try to find reason to justify this, just stand in your shit and understand that, man, it was people that was really trying to help you, but you stabbed them.
But Dream, listen. This my thing about that situation.
Okay, I'm gonna break it down to you, Black. I'm gonna just break it. I'm gonna
All right.
ask you. This what
But
I'm
I'm
gonna ask you. I'm gonna
all right. All
ask
right.
you. I'm gonna ask you. Is this flaw or not? That's all. I'm gonna ask you some questions,
All right.
and
All
you
right.
tell me if it's flaw or not.
All right.
Number
All right.
one, waiting on your opportunity 8 months to stab a nigga in the back. Is that flaw or
That's
not?
law. That's law. That's law. That's law. That's law. Once they clear, that's law.
Okay, is that enough for you? Even though it didn't happen to you, is that enough for you not to fuck with the nigga?
Yeah. 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 But let
Okay,
yeah.
so that's the case right there. That's the case
Okay.
right
But
there.
look.
That's the case.
I don't. This the thing with me, right? When I look at that situation, I'm just looking at the fact. So the fact is that the $4,000 shit, if none of the money was never gave up anyway. So he ain't. This the thing. This is the thing with the $4,000 shit, right? Just from my understanding and from what I'm hearing, and it's from what I'm hearing from Luke and from what I'm hearing on what Boy's saying. So
Yeah.
they
Bruh,
one
bruh
person.
said, yeah. Yeah, he called it out the curl the fly too. He
All
said what he
right,
said
look,
he
look,
was
That's what
look,
doing.
I'm
look.
saying. So
Hold on,
even
hold on, hold
fuck
on.
the
No, 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 no,
That
no.
was it.
fuck the
Wait,
four
wait, wait,
thousand.
wait, wait,
Okay,
wait.
hold
Hold
on,
on, you
Black,
ain't
hold
come up.
on. Let me.
All right, go
Okay,
ahead, go
one
ahead.
more thing, and I'm gonna let you go. I swear to God, I'm gonna put myself on mute right now. Okay, the 4,001 given, but then it's another character flaw. The 4,001 given, but hey, I can't give you 4,000, but I can put you in the truck. You pay me $1,000, this and that, a week, this and that. He couldn't give him the money, but he gave him opportunity. And then now you thinking the opportunity, I'm fucking you. No, I'm
Yeah.
trying to help you. That's another character flaw, man. How many y'all want?
Come on.
All right,
Come on.
let me
Let's
say
get
this.
a
Let me
bill
say
back.
this.
Come on. You ain't
So
got it.
I'm getting a different version of the story though. That's the thing. This is why me. This is why I'm seeing it. Cause see, from my understanding, the situation with them getting the situation about $1,000 a week, that was a situation that was presented to him. It wasn't from my understanding.
Black,
That was a
black.
situation that
Okay,
was
even if it was that to him, that make the situation even worse, nigga. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck to help you, nigga.
hold on, wait. But let me give you this.
Man.
No. Let me get it. So they had a plate. From my understanding, this is why I be saying what I be saying, Dream. Because let me give you from my understanding, right? And I'm giving you a chronological order. This is how it went. Him and Lou had a plate. Him and Lou was at Stockstill. No, Lou had left Bluff. Him and Lou, he came to Lou with a plate. This is before the 4,000. I'm gonna tell you how from what I hear, how the $4,000 even came up. So Lou left Bluff. Cam came to Lou and said, "Hey, look, bro, we could get a truck for Lone Mountain. You could get in the truck and just give me a band a week." Okay, they agreed on it. So
Okay,
now when
okay, okay.
wait,
I'm
hold
a,
on, let me finish.
all right, all
They
right.
did the credit. Hold on. You got to hear this in order. They did the credit application, right? So the credit application came back, buzzed out on Cam end. Okay, cool. Lou did the credit application. It came back good on his end. So now the $4,000 and the 2,500 or whatever for Rob, all that came into play because you gotta have the money in the bank for the people for them to accept the down payment. You gotta have that money in the bank. They all knew what time it was. So when it was time to do the $4,000 down payment, boy ain't want to do the $4,000. He didn't want to do it no more. And I understand. Listen, let me say this. I understand why he wouldn't want to do it because now he
So
finna get this truck. Hold on,
if
wait,
you
hold on,
understand
wait,
why we
wait,
talking about this,
wait,
it's
wait,
my
wait, hold,
four thousand dollars.
wait, hold on,
Come
wait, let
on,
me
man.
land, let me land. I got you, let me land. So look, I understand why, like you said, but this is what I'm saying. I understand why a boy wouldn't want to do it because, okay, now I'm not gonna get the band a week because you finna have a truck in your name. So why would you pay me a band a week? So now I'm just giving you $4,000 and he just gonna give my four racks back. So but now look, if it's brothers building brothers, why not still just get a man the money and let him get the
Man,
truck
you
and let
got
him
me fucked up. You got me fucked up. Because
okay, why
I
not?
ain't listen, because at the end of the day, bruh, I'm giving you four bands. I don't have no attachments to it. Four bands is different from $400. And I don't even want to get into no smoke with you. I don't even want to take it there with you. So I don't even know how this gonna plan out. I don't even
Okay,
know how this gonna go. I don't even know how this, you know what I'm saying? So I don't
that's
even want to
like me
risk
and you
my
doing. So now
hold
if you
on.
tell me that, okay, go ahead.
Hold on. But I don't even wanna but this here's the thing though. It ain't my responsibility. Yes, brothers building brothers, all that good shit, this and that. But at the end of the day, as individuals, we men. As an individual, we men. as an individual, I know if I'm taking anything from Black right now, he got a family, he got kids, he got a wife, shit like that. So I wouldn't, man, nigga, I wouldn't even feel comfortable coming to you talking about 5 or 4 grand. I
Right.
couldn't even find
So,
that in my motherfucking
so
heart to
listen,
even say. I couldn't even find that to say let me see if Black you give me 4 grand. I couldn't even find that in my motherfucking heart to say, cause I know you got a family. I know you got situations. I know you spoiling them goddamn kids and this and that. I know you gonna be
But
there
Yo,
as a
Dream,
father, this and
Dream,
that.
yo,
Dream. Is
yo.
you peeping the play? Is you peeping the play though?
Is I'm peeping the
Yeah,
play?
I don't think
Is you
Tony
peeping
ain't hit.
the play?
Nah, I don't think he ain't like because
I
look,
don't
Nah,
think he
nah,
peeping the play.
nah.
nah, but look, check this out. How you
I
finna get
really.
mad at a nigga? You came to him with the plate. So now, just cause the plate, okay, so now the truck ain't gonna be in your name. All right, cool. But you don't want to still go through with the plate. Now you don't want to give me the money for the down payment. All right, cool. So how you mad at me? Because I'm trying to follow through with the plate, and you
Press
don't want
three.
to do it.
Press
But
press
now
that
you
30, that button. Press it
mad at
6
me.
times.
No,
No,
but
six
okay,
times.
okay. Mute yourself, Black, because you got a lot of noise. Okay, first and foremost, okay, if my situation didn't go well, okay, if just say me and Black,
Times.
just say me and
One.
Black,
5 more.
I told Black I'm gonna go
3,
to Lone Mountain, this
4.
and that. I see your
All right.
situation, this and that.
Mm.
We talking about at this time, ain't no brothers building brothers. This is business, right? First. I don't know how y'all feel about business, but this is business first. Okay, so
What?
so
Man, you
this
done
is
went
bit.
left now, Dream.
Hold on, if you can hear me out, because at the end of the day, it's business first. See that if y'all don't understand when y'all gotta be relationship and business, this is what I'm telling you. If I tell you I'm gonna do this, if I tell you, look, I'm gonna help you, I'm helping you because of the relation. I'm telling you, I'm
But listen, you're not just helping me. You're helping yourself. That's what you
okay,
doing.
okay,
So
ain't
so don't
okay,
make it like listen, don't make it like you just helping me, dog. You know what I'm saying? Cause that ain't what it is. If you were
man.
just
Listen,
helping me, you know what I'm saying, when you got denied and I gotta prove you to front me that foe, then went on and let me pay you that foe back.
but at
Instead
the
of getting a
same
truck
time,
and
at
I
the
just
same
pay you
time.
a band every week.
Okay, but this what I'm saying. Even if he pay him a band every week, to okay, ain't nobody thinking about even if he would have paid him a band a week till he get. Only thing he was doing this for, from my understanding, to get his bag up. So what's gonna happen with the fucking truck after? You know, I gotta
But
find the
listen, listen,
driver.
listen,
I gotta
listen,
do it.
Dream.
No, no, we
Listen,
ain't.
Dream. Listen, Dream.
I know
Listen,
how much
Dream.
y'all
If
hate
that
the
man
other
was gonna do
side,
that,
but the
listen,
facts is the
listen,
facts.
listen, Dream. If that man was gonna do that, he might have well stayed in the damn Lee Purchase at Blair. He could have went and did that anywhere, pays probably $1,000 too. After the truck note and everything, and the deductions, it's damn near the same. What are we talking about, Dream?
No, listen, no, look. Hey, I know I got a lot of noise in the background. Like, I see where Cuz come from, but he looking at it. He still he's still looking at the character flaw. But the cat, listen, it's, it's on my man's in them side too. You see what I'm saying? Because you came at him with the opportunity. It ain't go right. It end up being a different situation. All right, cool. So now you need the bread for the down payment if y'all want to keep going with it. Okay, you don't want to give them the down payment. All right, cool. So why is anybody mad? That's
But
like
Lord,
that's a
what you say?
introvert. What you think, introvert? So listen, introvert. What
Yeah.
introvert? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm back now. Yeah, I'm back at the house now.
Oh, all right. Let me give you. All right. So let's okay. Let's say me and introvert. So introvert, I'm gonna ask you a question and let me know. Let me know if this is all or
I'm on
not.
the phone. Go play. All
So
right.
introvert. I come to introvert, right? I say intro, look, bro. look, go to Long Mountain. Look, we can go to Long Mountain. I can get you a truck and just pay me $1 a week. I'm gonna get you the truck. Go, we finna buy. Brothers build a brothers go buy. Okay, introvert say, all right, cool. So then I apply for the shit. My credit not good enough. I can't do it. But now you apply for it and your credit good. So do you think I should give you the down payment for the truck? Or all right, no. Now you ask me for the down payment for the truck and I tell you no. What you think about that?
Shit, I can't be mad about it because you are.
But who mad?
So look, wait, hold on. What if I get mad at you? What if I just start going in on you? What you think about me then?
But why would you have a reason to get mad though?
Come on, man. This what we saying. That's the whole scenario with Lou and Cam.
I don't think so. We don't know the time.
Scenario.
But that's the discrepancy though. We don't know the timeline. We don't know.
But listen though, introverted. They were 8 months ago when they tried to make their play home. It was 8 months ago. So who finna be around somebody for 8 months and they mad at them?
Right. So I'm trying to figure out. So who is y'all saying wrong in the situation now?
We ain't saying nobody wrong or right. We just trying to see where everybody headed. And
I'm going based off of what I know what the shit. This. Yeah. Go ahead, cuz.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, we ain't saying if nobody wrong or right. You know what I'm saying? But what we you got to look at the situation though.
Yeah.
Because listen, I'm gonna say this, Into.
Yeah.
Hold on. So Sack Chaser don't know the play. Okay, this the play right here. Bruh told him he'll go get another truck. I'll put him in his truck. You know what I'm saying? And he just pay him $1 a week, right? For the truck. Like he just renting the truck, right?
I told him don't worry about that.
Just like, okay, let's say I pay about $1 a week at Blau. I'm in a lease purchase truck. But I'm paying toward the truck to own the truck. He was just gonna be paying bruh a band. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't gonna be going toward nothing. But bruh didn't get approved for the truck.
4 o'clock in the morning.
So Lou filled out the application and he got approved. So when the people told Lou, well, look, we need 4,000 down, but you gonna need a 4,000 down plus you're gonna need to show $2,000 in your bank account after we get the 4 down. Yeah. So he needed 6,000. So Rob told him he was gonna spot him the 2. And what he was gonna do, put the 2 in the bank account. Which one you wouldn't have done?
I wouldn't have gave him no, because you gotta listen, if you ain't got the money for the down payment, you don't need to have no truck right now.
Yeah, but introvert, this is what I'm trying to say. Y'all keep looking at it outside of the play. This is a play that they came up with that was presented to him.
Somebody came to him with a play though.
This what y'all thinking of like he ain't cutting nobody.
But you gotta look at what's the timeline, just so y'all know for sure what the timeline. Was the truck off
but
4,000?
They both said 8 months.
After the truck? Huh?
Bro, what you listen? I'm giving. Yeah, I.
Let me explain how I figure how it's going though. This how I figure it's going. Lou went to what's the name for the $4 grand.
No. See, that's what you wrong again.
That's
bro came to him with the play first.
He came here with the play first, bro.
He came to him with the play first. His play didn't go through.
Yeah.
His play didn't go through. They denied him.
Well, this is what I'm saying though. I still wouldn't have done it because how they speaking of Lou track record, he not good with money, so he ain't got no collateral in the situation.
That's the narrative. That's the internet narrative. Niggas for anybody can paint a picture of. Come on, intro, man. You better than this, man.
I understand what y'all saying with brothers build a brother. With $4 grand, you need some type of. I understand.
But listen, it's about 12 or 15 of y'all.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said earlier. Like them niggas should have been, if they really on that, it should have been a group thing.
Cause it done been what? How many for how long?
But listen, obviously that's not the case. You understand what I'm saying? That's not the case. That's why the text messages was sent directly to the ones that probably that's probably on that. Because from my understanding, you know, I think from my understanding, right? And boy said he got the receipt. He gave out money for stuff too. You know what I'm saying? For cameras and all this stuff, whatever they had going on. So money was being exchanged amongst they brothers, building brothers. Maybe just 4 or 5 of them, 4 of them, 3, maybe 3. I think just 3. Money was being exchanged. I'm gonna say 4, from my understanding. But I think where you and Dream getting mixed up is y'all getting the order of how things went. Y'all thinking that he just
Okay.
They think the man just went.
Okay.
They
I
think
got a
he just went
question.
and had the man
I
for
got a
4 grand.
question. I got a question. Lou already admitted to this, whether it's the money or whatever. Lou said he hung around just to see what he could get from him. Is that
He
snake or
said
not?
that. He said it.
Okay.
He
So
said
so
said
so
that.
that it's
everything else,
see. He got on
what we
here.
talking about?
Right. Maybe that was
Listen,
God then.
listen.
Maybe
Everything
God,
else.
We
maybe
talking
that was
about what
God
the
saying, don't
topic
get this
is.
nigga 20.
Listen,
But I
Okay.
think
So
that was
Dream, cause
he is a so that's snake mentality.
Dream is he getting lit. Listen, Dream.
No,
The
I'm
topic was
man. I don't give a listen, man.
listen. What is the topic? What is the
Listen.
topic?
At the end of the
What is
day,
the topic?
brothers building brothers. My brother is not gonna wait on an opportunity to snake me.
yeah,
Okay,
nah. We
so
ain't doing that.
listen. Okay, so now one of them was brothers then. Come
Yeah,
on
all
now.
them. They wasn't no brothers, man. They wasn't no brothers.
Well, now one of them no
Now,
brothers. This what
now,
I'm asking you. What is brothers building brothers?
no,
We
you
ain't
asked
taking no
me. No,
sides or
no,
nothing.
no, no. You asked me. You asked me where Lou went wrong. That's how we got on this subject. How was Lou a snake
No,
in this?
no, no, no.
Yes, you
You know
did.
I
We
asked what was
winded it
his
back.
flaw. Listen, I asked what was his flaws.
That's the
Cause
same
y'all
thing. What
talking
he
about
went
flaws.
wrong, his
I didn't
flaws or
ask where he
whatever.
went wrong. I
That's
didn't
the
ask where he
same
went
thing.
wrong.
That's the same
No, it
thing.
ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. I didn't
Okay,
ask where
well,
he went wrong.
his flaws was from the very beginning. He sit behind
What the hell is
a
that in your
person.
head, man?
He sit behind a person that said that was his brother with a knife and waiting on the opportunity to
That's
slice
some
his
valid
throat.
shit.
Well, listen. Was they all brothers billing brothers? What was
No,
they all brothers billing brothers?
I think they was though for them. I think they was for the most part. But when it came down to that bread, I
I,
think
When it
niggas.
I,
okay, so they brother billing brothers until it come down to bread.
No, it come to
Yeah,
the
but
amount of bread.
hold on. Listen, I was just listening to their live, right? To Community Live, right? And who was up there with Raw. Bro, there's all type of stuff going on,
Right.
like it's everybody, bro. It's all,
It ain't just what we getting. It ain't just what
yeah,
we getting. It
yeah,
just,
sounds
yeah.
like it's a bunch of mess going on. But see, Lou,
it's
and when you talking about went wrong, this what I never asked where he went wrong, but I'm gonna tell you where he went wrong when he got on YouTube and told you what he told you. He was trying to stick around long enough to see what he could get. That's where he went
Yeah.
wrong.
yeah,
That's where he made himself look like a snake.
he said he
That's where
It
he
ain't
made
no
himself
looking,
look
nigga. It
like a
was a
snake.
snake. It
No,
ain't no look like.
he ain't looking like no snake. That's what I'm trying to get feed the children to understand. I don't know where he ain't looking like no snake. He
Well, no,
is.
I'm gonna tell you what I think the main problem is though, Dream. Though.
What the fuck is he talking about?
But I'm gonna tell you what I
But
think the
no,
main
but
listen,
problem
listen.
is.
listen.
But listen though, Dream, if somebody done showed you a
Tell,
snake, what is it?
but Tony knows,
What is it?
but let him know, let him introvert know, because we done had some conversations with you, so we done seen some receipts in, so we done got enough time, we done got a better understanding of what was going on. Now, like I say, I cannot say what's facts or what's not facts, but from what I'm
But
looking
we
at,
can't hold on before we can say what he admitted to, right? That can be facts because he admitted to this.
Yeah, he
He
admitted to
said
it.
this.
He said it out his mouth.
So anything else, yes. Anything else might can I don't know this and that, this and that.
And
But
check this though. And check, he
this
had
is
no.
facts.
And check this, he had no reason to stick around. Them niggas ain't got no ties to where he had to fuck with them niggas. So he stuck. That shit was
Exactly. The
straight
nigga
snake
could have
dragon.
left any time.
He could have just blocked them niggas and went on with his life.
He
So
could have
he had
left
no
any
ties to be
time.
around them niggas.
Lou is the nigga. Lou is old boy off Paid in Full. Lou
The nigga
is
that
the
came
nigga.
home.
Lou is Cameron off Paid in Full.
Oh,
When they was trying to get that money for old boy, when they were trying to get that money for old boy brother, you know what I'm saying? Lou is that nigga.
Look, alright, I ain't gonna lie, listen. Alright, look. From what I'm looking at.
I forgot bruh name.
Man, Black. Everybody.
Alpo.
So Black, I got a question.
Yeah, that Alpo.
Like,
Alpo. Yeah.
I got a question for you, Black.
What's up, bro?
So my question is, based off him saying he stuck around that nigga and fucked with that nigga for 8 months, even though he knew he wasn't cool with the nigga. I heard Cam on that Truck Unity shit earlier saying he really ain't had no idea dude wasn't fucking with him. Would you fuck with, based off him saying that, would you fuck with him on any business moves now? If he came to you and said, with that same play, based on the knowledge you have now, saying that he stuck around.
Oh, nah. I'm on, we already, listen. All right, I'm putting it on YouTube, us 4 and 5, we already got what we got going on, so I don't even got it like that to even do all that. We already got what we got going on. So I don't even, you know what I mean? I'm already busy already. I'm already booked. You know what I'm saying? We already building amongst brothers right here, so we already know we got a little pot, all this stuff we got going on. So we already got stuff on my plate anyway. Plus what I got going on outside shit. But I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm looking at it a little bit different from y'all based on the information that I got. You understand what I'm saying? And also, there have been things, people been talking about people fight. People been talking about, it's been a lot of other sideways stuff going on. And from my understanding, that stuff happened 8 months ago. So from my understanding, Lou was saying that he's saying that after that play went the way it went is when he got on that type of time. You understand? It wasn't 8 months, and then in between them 8 months, we had the $4,000 situation. No, it was the $4,000 situation happened 7-8 months ago, and then after that, after everything went bad amongst the whole group, because I think it was Rob was involved. This, like I say, this is just what I heard from out of both of them. Everybody was involved, a little bit of sneak dissing, back no sneak dissing. This is what all of them. So all of them was on cut no shit for 8 months. It wasn't just boy. So you know what I mean? So
but like I say, I think.
But hold on. Let me just say this again. The $4,000 scenario happened first, and then he was on that type of time based on my understanding of the chronological, based on my understanding of the chronological order of things. That happened, then everything happened. It wasn't in between 8 months. We fell out about $4,000. He fell out about $1,000. So it was $1,000, $4,000 scenario, and then we fell out. But I was still vibing with
let me say this.
8 months in between on the YouTube shit.
Let me say this, Black.
You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all heard what I said. That's what, that's how I'm seeing it based on the information that I see. Now, if it's lies in between that, then I wouldn't know. But based on what I'm seeing from the lies I watched and from out of the horse's mouth, this is what happened.
Black, but check this out, Black.
Your phone breaking up.
I hope y'all heard what I said. I don't know if y'all boys heard what I said.
Can y'all hear me?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Swag, can you piggyback off some of the things I'm saying about the actual timeline on how the $4,000 situation happened 7, 8 months ago.
But
And
First,
then,
first of all, this the thing.
why we
This
talking
the
about the
thing.
$4,000 situation when the snake been slithering? Like that's crazy. Why
Yeah,
would we
that's
talk
hey,
low.
about that
hey,
when
we're
the
not,
snake
Listen.
been
Did
doing
my
snake?
thing. Did my thing about the whole situation.
we're not. I ain't even
Should
able
none
to
of the business ever been put out in the first place for everybody to even be discussing it right now, as we discussed a while ago.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm
No,
saying?
it
It shouldn't.
shouldn't. It shouldn't.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we are not gonna. Since it's out there, he has admitted to where he was just riding the wave, waiting on an opportunity. The nigga was outpost. You see what I'm saying?
Damn,
And we
boy.
ain't finna sit
But
up here.
he said it on.
You
He
talking
said
this
it
with this
himself, Black. He
being
said it,
no,
Black.
being
Yeah, he said it
swag,
himself, Black. I
swag.
think,
We talked
Black.
about
I
this
think that
earlier.
what made it worse.
So
Listen,
so so
listen.
Nah,
That
hold
what
so
on,
made it
hold
worse,
on.
Black.
hold
Swag,
on. Hear
swag.
me
We talked
out.
about this earlier.
If
We
you
talked
gonna
about
do that, if you gonna do that with a situation that you call brothers billing brothers, what the fuck you'll do to me?
Black.
Why
Listen,
would I even
Black.
deal with that energy?
Black.
What
This
you
this
gonna do
what
to
Lou.
me?
This what Lou did, bro. He said that. He said that on Truck Community, and he said that on Feed the Children. That man said he was just you like trying to see what he can get. That came out his own mouth 2-3 times.
Lou
So
Buzz. I don't know why he said that. He
yeah.
I feel
He
like
threw
he
it.
just being extra. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he was just being extra at the
Need
moment.
to though.
But
Man, listen,
It's
man.
16
That's
of them
his
niggas in that
character,
group, son.
man. That's his
It's
character. He
16 of them
said
niggas
it.
in there.
He said it.
That's,
He
but it's
said it.
16 niggas in there. So what if he said it to somebody else or said some slick shit to somebody else? And when he went to ask Cam for the 4
He,
beans,
yeah, he shouldn't have said that.
Cam was like, let me holler at my
He shouldn't have
girl real
said
quick.
that.
And he called some more niggas in the chat, and some more niggas in the chat said, man, I don't know, but he been saying he ain't say he don't fuck with you, but he been saying some little slick shit, man. So I don't know. It could have went down like that.
yeah, but see, look, y'all keep incorporating. Remember, the 4 band situation happened, and then he said that.
Black,
Then he
Black,
felt that
you
way.
ain't
black,
listening to them, Black. They ain't talking about the 4 band no more.
black. I don't give a
No,
They
fuck
going
about the
off
four
what
band.
he's saying.
Interfere just brought the 4 band up. Just brought it up.
The
No,
four
I'm saying when
bands.
it came, I'm saying
The
when he asked for the 4 beans, Cam say no off the bat. He didn't say, man, I gotta holler at my girl, because I would have said the same shit. I gotta holler at my girl real quick.
No,
Discuss this
but
shit
the
with her.
4 band, listen, the 4 band situation, and I just heard, the stream. I already know, but let me just, the 4 band situation is a play that was presented. The 4 band is just
But
he did put
ain't
that
Black,
down
Black,
payment.
you
That's all.
ain't heard Black. You not heard what they saying. They understand that now. But they still
All
don't make
right,
it no better what they telling you. They saying it still don't make it no better.
four
Because of what
bands
he
don't
turned
even
around and
matter.
said. Yeah, it don't
The
matter. They
four
going out what he said.
the four bands don't even matter. Man, I
Okay,
can't
what
even
I was
ride.
saying.
I can't even Luke can't even get in the back seat with me. How he talking.
Yeah, yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
yeah,
matter to me. That's why I can't fuck with you.
yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
I
But
ain't gonna lie,
that's where he went.
I'm just like this.
He should have never said that, Black.
It's hitting me a little bit tonight. Listen, my mind be on straight business, so I'm thinking about facts. I'm thinking about black and white and facts. So
But see, he said it
I'm,
out of his own mouth. That's the fact. Dream and
nah,
Intra the guy.
I didn't, because I'm just thinking about the money. Y'all remember 2 days ago, what I was saying that, okay, I was like, okay, what's the problem if ain't nobody exchange no money? You don't owe me no bread. You can ask for the
But
money I
listen,
give it to
okay,
you.
Black. Okay, Black. Listen at this. Black. Let me say this. Take the
So I
4
was looking at it
bands
like
out.
that.
Listen. Take the 4 bands out. Take all the money out. Take all the money out. Now let's just sit here and say they done fell out, right? And bro come out and say, well, I was just trying to see what I could get out of it. That's why I was
Right.
still around. You know what I'm saying?
And
No
you
4
still can't
bands,
tell
no
me
1,000 or nothing.
he
But
was
you done
mad when
said that.
Cam said no. You can't tell me otherwise. Because if a nigga been sitting back saying he ain't been fucking with you for that amount of months, you can't tell me that you cool when this nigga tell you no, man.
And
Yeah,
You
but
then
can't
and
tell me.
then
hold on. Okay.
on the situation, you got to look at it. Lou was trying to get what he could get out of the whole situation.
Nah.
Lou was trying to get what he could get, and he did get it. Look, old boy gave him 1,000. He paid it back. Rob gave him a truck. You know what I'm saying? He conquered what he was trying to do. Mission complete. He
But
wasn't
now
just
hold
trying to
on.
see what he wasn't just trying to see what he could get out of Cam.
All right,
He
Nah,
was
hold on,
trying to
hold
Bands
on.
is
see
Look,
he
listen.
was
oh,
trying to
Bands a
see
Now,
lot
what
of
he
money
could
too,
get
now,
man.
out of
hold
brothers
on.
build a brother.
This,
So
this,
he was
this.
so Lou was trying to tear the
Ooh,
brother down. What y'all telling me?
Man,
hold on.
Lou was
Hold on.
a finesser. He was
Nah,
Alpo. Alpo Lou.
He was
Look.
trying
Now,
to
the
tear the
Chuck.
brother
Now,
down.
hold
What
on.
he telling me?
Hold on, look. Now the Chuck situation, from my understanding, Luke gave him some flatbed equipment that he needed. You understand? And bro gave him the truck. That was an exchange situation. It wasn't a deal. That's from my understanding. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I say it's like it feels like a little picture painted on the man's in them, but it's only one. Anytime this is what y'all gotta realize. Nothing is just one way. There is nothing is just one side. When it's too many, when it's just one sided, you got to be skeptical of that.
But
You
this what
understand
I'm
what I'm saying?
saying. I understand you black, but when a nigga say what he say, you better believe him.
Nah, he did say that though. He
Okay, so
said
what
that.
are we
He
talking
said
about? Lou was flawed. Lou, that was the ultimate flaw.
I can't argue with you. I can't.
So Black, what was Lou's solid reason for having animosity over the year, over the 8 months?
I'm gonna tell you. Well, I'm just telling you what he relayed to us. So remember what he was saying was that it was already some sideline shit that was going on between him and Cam. You understand what I'm saying? It was he seen some character flaws in him, which, I guess maybe some of y'all can. All right, we ain't gonna do that. He seen some character flaws in him, which made him had already fell back. You understand? Based on certain situations, based on him feeling like he be speaking this, people behind their back. You understand what I'm saying? That's what
Yeah,
we were saying.
I can see that.
You see what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay. Well, let's just say this. I'm just gonna ask everybody on the panel to see. I'm just gonna ask everybody on the panel. I'm gonna start with you, Black. Was Lou flawed or no?
Say what, bro? Say what?
Black, I'm gonna start with you. Was Lou flawed in the situation or no?
Was Luke flawed in the situation?
We ain't gotta hear the
Based
whole
on
thing.
no. I
Just yes or
got it.
no.
Based on what all right. Based on what I'm from everything. Now, if what I
Uh
heard is
that's
deemed not true, I got to go. But it's me hearing both sides of the story. Based on me just hearing mainly Lou's side, it don't look.
No, we ain't even talking about the money. We just talking period on the
Come
saying he
back to me.
fucked with
Come
them for
back to
8
me.
months.
Let
yeah,
me think a little bit.
we just talk about period in it. Introvert
He flawed.
was
Yeah, he flawed.
feed the children. Feed the children.
I'm still here. Go ahead.
I got a question. Yes or no? Was Lou flawed? Hello?
You sit in the
Feed the
middle.
children.
You sit in the middle.
Hey, here I am.
Was Lou flawed? Yes or no?
Listen, let me say what I got to say.
Oh my
Let
God,
me say what I
bro.
got to say. Listen,
God.
People, man, you already know.
listen,
So we already
listen.
get the drink.
Let me say what I got to say. Let me say what I
Just
got to
a yes
say.
or no.
I don't want to say yes or no.
You done talk to the
Let
nigga
me
and all
let
night.
let let,
I'm
let me
saying,
Like,
let
but
me say what I
yeah,
got to say. Let me say what I got to say.
we done talk to the nigga and
This,
got a whole other side of the
this,
story, bro.
listen, but
And
Black,
he
listen at
admitted.
this.
He admitted. It
Listen
ain't
at
nothing.
this.
Nigga dizzy right now.
Listen,
Nigga throwing off.
listen. When Lou got on here and said that he was just hanging around trying to see what he can get out of motherfuckers that he didn't fuck with, that's what Lou fucked the
Yo,
whole thing off right there.
Okay, so he was flawed. He
He
was
want
flawed.
he made himself flawed.
yo.
No, but if he said that it came from listen, a snake is a snake. The nigga is he said he a snake. Okay, so you said yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Black,
yeah.
is he flawed or not?
Okay, it's all I'm talking about.
Bro, you heard what that man said, bro.
Is the man
Hey, everything going in and out.
is Lou flawed or not?
Yeah, he said you flaw or not. I don't see, like, I'm saying, based on what I'm hearing, hey, what flaw did he do besides say that? Only thing flaw shit that Lou said was, I was sitting there for 8 months. You understand? That shit right there, that's flaw. That's the only thing flaw that I can see.
If a man has a flaw, that flaw truly exists, bruh. Don't hide from that. Don't try to
Yep,
encourage that. Don't. It's a flaw, bruh. That's just his flaw. So
yep.
what I get from that is I can't trust him to be around because I don't know when he feeling some type of way and he ready to
right.
to
You
to
don't
do some
know when he
harm.
might bite again. You don't know when he might bite again.
Man, come
Right,
on, man.
right, 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 right,
And this ain't and
Lou
we
right.
ain't
shouldn't have
talking
said that.
we
He
ain't
shouldn't have
talking
said
about
that.
we ain't talking about nothing that Cam said, Rob said, nobody said. This man said it multiple times. This man said this multiple times. So if
Yeah,
you gonna do that
on
with
different
with
occasions.
with a
Yeah.
with a situation and you call this brothers billing brothers, man, you don't give a fuck about me, man.
I think it was jealousy there too, though. I think they had developed over time. Over time a hierarchy had developed
I
within that
what
within that
introvert
crew.
saying?
I said I think it was some
Introvert,
jealousy.
I think you looking at it too deep. I
No, I'm
think
being.
Now
I'm just saying.
I
I'm
I
talking
ain't
about
hear what
from
he
the
said. What he
mindset of a
say?
man.
he
A
said he
hierarchy.
feel like it's some jealousy on Lou part, but like
I think introvert is going a little too far with
yeah,
that
because
jealousy shit.
listen, all of them was seek. Listen, you got what both of them.
What you say?
All of them was seek. Listen, can y'all hear me? All of them was seek. Listen. So let me ask you a question. If you in a situation where you find out that your brothers is seek this and
Hello.
you behind your back, you finding out your brothers is telling people your business and stuff like that, then
They doing it with
sometimes,
each other.
huh?
They all doing it with each other. Cause Lou
Yeah,
admitted
Right.
that's what it
So
that,
seemed like.
that him and Rob was on the phone talking about Cam.
So
They
that's
doing it
what
with each
Yeah.
other.
listen, you, this what I need you, for introverted toast, I need y'all to, like, what y'all
All
think
right,
about
I'm
that, though, far as Lou is concerned, right? What y'all think about that? About what, about what,
The only thing I think about Lou is he a snake. That's it.
But listen though, let me say
alright.
what I was gonna say though.
So, hey, you don't feel like no nigga done snake to him?
They probably was
I
doing it
don't
to each
I
other.
don't give a fuck about it if a nigga snake to him, but he had every right to leave that shit alone. Period.
But
So
I'm
his
trying to go back.
character is a snake, bruh.
But I'm
So
trying to go back to the 8 months though, where I think the animosity started at. A hierarchy had developed amongst them niggas, man. Cause don't you get paid for the streaming shit?
man,
Yeah.
introvert,
Yeah, but that shit
introvert.
ain't
I
that much.
can't hear you that good, bro. Damn.
What you say?
Yeah, you can't hear him, I hear him loud and
Yeah,
clear.
that shit ain't that much. Them boys ain't make no money off
Hold
that
on,
shit.
hold on, hold on. Let me take you up on this now.
I can't hear him, bro.
Listen, he
Can y'all hear
said
me now?
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, let me say what I was saying though. I believe over time a hierarchy had developed within the YouTube community between the different pages and shit to where they put can't.
say
My
what?
girl called, man. My
What
girl
up?
called.
What?
When you
I
said
said
what they did, what?
I believe it was a pedestal, it was a hierarchy developed amongst them niggas, and Lou probably
He said went out again, didn't he?
Hey, but
Hell
let me.
yeah, he
I need to
did.
ask
Yo,
introvert.
went out
Hey,
again. Damn.
Damn.
introvert. I need to
Cause,
ask.
oh,
I need.
I'm
I
back.
need to ask
Hold
him.
on, my girl was calling. I'm back now. My girl was calling. Hold on.
all right, go ahead.
Okay,
Introvert.
what you
Why?
said?
Why? Why you feeling that way? What?
Hold on, let me explain. I'm finna
What
explain.
Okay,
information
let him
you feeling that way?
let him get finished.
Alright. Alright.
Hierarchy had developed amongst them niggas. So Cam was the top, the top dog amongst them niggas, right? So he was the leader on top, and Lou probably, I ain't gonna say he wanted to be the top motherfucker over there, but he probably felt some type of way. Cause within YouTube, they was basically saying them niggas was following Cam around and shit. So maybe he started feeling some type of way about that shit. Maybe that's where the
That
animosity
makes
started came in
sense.
at.
That makes sense. Cause guess what? All he holler. Y'all fuck with me or not, man. Y'all come to the Discord,
You see
man.
what you're saying? He said he
Uh,
stuck around for 8 months to
uh,
try to get all
uh,
these niggas to come with him.
exactly. All that shit. That shit making sense. That shit making
That's what I'm
sense.
saying. And niggas don't understand
Hey,
monetization.
hey,
So niggas don't understand monetization. So he probably
hey,
thinking, nigga, we sitting on live for 7-8 hours a day. This nigga probably banking in on his YouTube. Is he breaking bread from whatever they make from that? With this 40, he can make $40 from that motherfucker. Is he throwing that bitch into a pot and saying, nigga, we sitting on this bitch every day as a conglomerate doing this shit together. So I'm just gonna throw this shit in a pot for all of us. So he pocketing that shit from that shit.
That makes
Niggas will start,
sense.
niggas will start feeling that way about shit. Whether
That
it's
makes
$10.
sense.
Niggas will start feeling that way. And Lou the only one that's really trying to push his YouTube channel.
Man, he trying so bad. He done
Damn.
started a
hold
Discord.
on, Rob. Well, Rob got a YouTube channel
But I
too.
don't think Rob really give a fuck though. I think
Man,
out of
Well,
all them niggas,
hey, let me ask you a question.
man, he
What makes
calling
you
people
think?
ask. He calling
Hold on,
people
hold on, hold
ask.
on.
Hold
Wait.
on, let me. No, 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 no. No,
Make,
no, no.
what
Let me
makes you
finish what I
think
gotta say.
Rob feel
Like,
that way?
let me. I'm gonna be short and sweet. Everything introvert sounding saying it sounds like it's true. Cause he was telling them boys on that other channel, he was telling them boys, shit, I was trying to get them boys to come with me. Then he started Discord. And I'm trying to figure out why the fuck you starting the Discord. This man putting it on live, putting it in your motherfucking face. Why is you whispering to me about the shit when this man is putting the shit in your motherfucking face? Why are you whispering to me? You know what I'm saying? Like all this shit making sense.
Right. Nah, I remember when you said that. That nigga talking about you whispering. What is shit?
I think that's where the probably animosity started. Dude trying. I don't think Rob really gave a fuck about his YouTube channel. I think he was doing it, but he wasn't like, nigga, this is what I want to do. He like, I'm on here. I'm gonna drop some videos and shit. I don't think because that's how I am with my shit. I'm like, I'm on here. I'll drop some videos, but I ain't if the motherfucker get monetized good. But if it don't,
It makes sense.
so that's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah, I think that's where the animosity came in at.
Hey, Swear, stop, man. Stop it, man.
Because you got to think as a man, everything is about
Bruh,
perception.
hey,
As a man,
listen.
These niggas, but what?
Black,
Hey, introverted told them niggas say just alike.
listen. That ain't got nothing to do with me, Black.
I already
Listen,
look.
Hey, they feel how they feel. They feel how they feel, but at
introvert,
one point,
introvert ain't said one motherfucking thing wrong
listen,
yet.
listen. It's one point that cut real deep. They cut Lou real deep. And then when he
What?
said what he said,
Well,
and
hold
when he
on.
said what he said,
I'm gonna be objective. You got, like I keep saying, he said what he said after. This was after. Listen, 7-8 months ago was when all the truck, the $1,000 and the $4,000 low mountain situation happened. So this is what I'm saying. After all that,
But you still ain't heard. This man said he was staying around to see what he can get.
yeah,
That's the point you missing.
Luke. I can't say nothing about it, dog. Like,
And he was trying to get all them niggas to come with him.
Come on,
Introvert said he was trying to get them to come with him.
And again, where the fuck is they going to? I said this the other day. Where the fuck is they going to?
I don't know where they going. That's why I don't listen.
Man,
y'all
introvert preach, brother.
I can't. But look, no, check this out, bro. When he's talking about he trying to get, like, I ain't gonna lie. When Lou say all shit like that, I'm not even paying attention because none of that stuff don't. It's just like you say, where they going? I mean, it ain't really going nowhere anyway.
I'm saying, as a 30-year-old plus man, where's all these niggas going to, man? It's some internet shit, man. Where's these niggas going, man?
Man, listen, man. See the children had to tell me this man 40 years old, man. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, Luke loaded, man.
I couldn't believe it,
Where
man.
these niggas going, bro? That's what I'm saying. That's what I believe, man. I believe that shit'll get to you though. You gotta think Cam getting into it with all these different niggas on YouTube. And what's these niggas? All these niggas saying what about the other niggas that's behind Cam? That all these niggas is following Cam and the same shit we say. The same shit we said when Cam left Blair. All them niggas ran behind him.
Yeah. Right.
20 other niggas on YouTube saying the same shit. That shit'll get to a nigga over time, man.
Yeah. Now that's the thing. See, I ain't know it was 20 other niggas.
I don't know if it's 20 other niggas. I'm just saying. But it's different.
He said throwing a number at the dog.
It's three or four different lives talking about this shit. So you gotta think all these niggas are saying the same shit.
Right now, I'm misinformed on a few things too. It's what y'all gotta realize. So y'all know I ain't about to be. I'm only listening to what we talking about. I'm not even really. You understand? I'm not in tune with a lot. So
I got a question.
I'm getting whatever Luke's telling me. That's what I'm getting.
Okay, I got a question. So is it a difference? We all agree that he had a character flaw. I got a question to ask. Because I have a problem with the internet shit. That's just me. Because I think when a person have a character flaw and I don't fuck with him, I don't fuck with him on the internet. I don't fuck with him on the street. I don't fuck with him no way, shape, and form. So is it a difference to where people fuck with him on the internet but might don't fuck with him on the street? I'm new to this shit. I'm asking a real question.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's most times it's just gonna be on the internet. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas probably ain't gonna really. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's the thing though. I don't understand that.
But Dream though, you gotta look at it the shit them niggas going through. It's basically proving. It's proving that you can fuck with a nigga on the internet, but you can't fuck with a nigga in real life. Because if it didn't prove that, them niggas wouldn't be having this issue they have right now. So they cool on the internet, but in real life, them niggas couldn't coexist. Cam and Lou couldn't coexist in real life.
Yeah, but introvert though,
right.
Like I can fuck with y'all boys on and off the internet, bro. I don't know how to transform and be.
I'm the same way too, though. I'm the same way.
The internet guy. You see what I'm saying? I don't know how to.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say okay.
Some niggas can though. I'm the same way. I can't deal with it. If I don't like you, I just don't like you. I can't fake like I don't like you.
And look, hold on. I gotta say this. Y'all know we all like that. The only shit going on with Lou is that, and this what I was telling Tony them earlier, is like, this the only time we even have. Only time we have discrepancies most of the time, it's about other motherfuckers. It ain't never about us. You understand? It's always about some other motherfuckers. But I'm gonna say it like this. The only reason why I'm saying what I'm saying is because I done got some other information. So that's what's making me come at it different. You understand what I'm saying? That's the only reason why I'm being attentive like this, just because I got some other information. from Luke. So shit, I'm like, okay, well damn. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well maybe you really can't. To me, it's a character flaw. It's character flaws in the group. That's just what's going on. It's
Yeah,
but you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, it most definitely
With,
is. That's why I
with,
wanted to know
with us,
what
if
is
it
really
is,
brother
it's
feeling brother.
right. So I think that's why he came up with this topic too, bro. That's why he probably came up with this topic.
I think the problem with us,
I
the
hear a lot of
issue,
static too.
none of us care about the internet shit. When we get on this motherfucking congregate,
Right.
but we got shit going on outside of the internet that we don't. This shit ain't. It's here. The
Yeah,
congregator,
Right.
we don't give a fuck
We
yeah.
about it. It
control it.
ain't no make or break me type shit.
Right,
Right.
right, 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 right,
We
right.
don't control it. Yeah, like intro, bro, like, it's just a level of respect, bro. Like, I can't even see myself. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with you, bro. I can't see myself. And that's what I was like, I just can't see myself doing none of that. That's flaw to me. That's flaw to me. Disrespecting a nigga older than that, a nigga personal business, like, that's just flaw, bro. Like, I ain't, like, nah, bro.
But
We got
you hold a
still,
man accountable though, because he knew that beforehand. Lou knew the extent that nigga would go before it went the way it went. He knew what he had a track record of. I don't know how many other niggas that he done this with. So he knew if I fell out with this nigga, it's gonna go this way with this nigga.
right. I ain't gonna lie, you're right. And we talked to Lou about that. You know what I'm saying? He
Man, who is
talked
Sack
about that.
Chaser, man? Who is Sack Chaser,
Hey,
man?
I gotta man, my girl gotta go wash my hair and shit. If y'all
Go
still on this
ahead.
motherfucking about an hour, so I'll jump back on this bitch.
Alright,
Alright,
All right.
alright, bro.
so
Dream,
still,
dream,
hey,
dream, dream.
Dream.
God damn, dream. This shit sound like a damn robot.
I swear.
I
I
see Sack
swear.
Chaser. I see Sack Chaser tripping,
This nigga,
man.
shout out.
Sack Chaser.
Shout
Hey, Dream, you sound like a robot. Go back.
like a robot, but
Look,
I
he
don't know.
ready.
Damn, man.
Hey,
Man, what
listen.
you say, man? What you say? Damn. Me and you, we kind of trying to get a benefit of the doubt.
Well, I mean, we did, but when Lou said what he said, he threw himself under the bus with that. That's what they
Yeah.
looking at. They looking at, oh, you hung around, who the who knowing y'all ain't, F with each other or whatever. That's what they looking at, man. That's what they drilling them at.
Right.
You know, man, you must walk away from your phone or something, man.
Yeah, he
Or
probably
your
walked away from the phone.
your battery finna die or something on your headset or something.
Yeah, Dream, we probably left the phone in the truck. When we had the truck stop, man. He still there, though.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I
Yeah.
don't know. We going back and forth about like, boy, that's y'all boy. Y'all gotta figure that shit out. After bro do this shit on Friday, that's dope. We don't want that shit
Yeah.
spilling over. It ain't spilling over, but we going off of respect. We going off of, respect, building that respect and love. You understand? And being real men about it. So I ain't, that's on them. I ain't finna do no shit like that. You understand? That shit off, man. I ain't disrespecting none of the niggas on the net. You understand? And,
Man,
y'all know me.
hey, Sack ass
You,
crazy, man.
you know a
Sack
nigga,
ass
bro.
crazy. Hey, yeah, Sack with P&N, bro. Work with P&N.
What he said, PNS, he out there getting that PNS money, boy.
Can
That's
y'all
up.
hear me?
Yeah, we
We
hear
can
you
hear you
now.
now.
Oh, okay, man. It was a lot of static. I guess it came from my end. But
Damn, man. Damn.
I know you hate it. I know Feed the Children hated
Damn.
that. I know he hated that.
So we had listen, no, we had
Oh, shit.
me and Cuz was talking earlier. And we had got some new information from Luke, so that's why we came up here like that. Like, what's up?
Listen, black, but it's one thing about it. No matter what, we can't take back what Lou said. We can't take back what he said.
I forgot about it. I forgot he said it.
Hell, I forgot he said it too.
I know y'all want to forget,
That's what I'm saying. See,
but
We
I ain't
probably
gonna.
wanted to forget.
man, like, nigga just forgot. Nigga ain't, we buzzed out. We trying to get a man the benefit of the doubt. We done forgot all that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, man.
All that. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know, man. I don't know.
You
That's
know,
why we gotta have. What's up? That's why you gotta have your niggas around. That's why I told y'all, when I get into it, bitch, I'm bringing my niggas with me. I ain't getting into it by myself.
So let me ask y'all this. What did we learn today about today's topic?
say that again. Say that again.
What did we learn today about today's topic?
Don't. I go first. I go first. Don't tell me you my brother if you not my brother.
Right now.
Plain and simple. Don't tell me that, cause you ain't gotta tell me that. And you could lead a situation at any given time to where it ain't even no smoke. If black say he don't fuck with me, it ain't no smoke.
And leave it at that.
And leave it at that.
Just go on.
Nah, you right. And let me tell you something. That's what I learned from it too, man.
Black. Hey, Sack Chaser said PNS stand for paid and stacking everything. Loaded potato, yo. Hey, that boy say he say knock it the fuck out, Black.
What he said?
He said knock it the fuck out.
He said knock it out, man.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something.
He said Dream 100. He said everything Dream saying real.
But you gotta understand, Black though. He always gonna disagree. That's just Black. He gonna try to figure out a way where he can. Black gonna figure out a way that he can disagree. That's just Black. That's just
Okay,
Black.
but look, Dream. Look, let me say this. So if he would have just came out and just told that player or whatever and said, well, you know, man, I ain't mad about that or nothing, you know, woo, I hate it happen like that, you know, and you know, like what if he never would have came out and said, shit, I was just around trying to see what I can get. What if he never would have said that?
Hey, so you see, that's why I have my dog right there. One thing about that's my nigga right there. That's my nigga, bro.
What if he never would have said that,
Dream? What'd you say? Say that again.
What if he never would have said the shit that made him a snake? What if he never would have said that? Then what y'all would have said about the situation?
We still would have had to do more investigation. You know what I'm saying? We still would have had to do more investigation because our circle is complete. Whether we disagree or we agree, this and that, our circle is complete. So he would have, to let him in, we still would have had to do more investigation about that, to me. Because we ain't trying to have no snakes in this. Because it can easily go the same way that situation going if we don't pay attention to it. So we would have still had more investigation to do. But when he put it out there, it was easy for me after that.
But you know what though? I feel like bruh didn't fuck with Cam from the jump. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he ain't fuck with him from the jump.
Okay, but this what I'm saying. I'm okay, you might be right, cuz. But this what I'm saying. I'm not gonna surround myself with people that I don't fuck with from the jump, bruh.
Right. You right. I ain't saying you wrong. I'm just saying how I feel. I'm just saying how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you wrong. You right. You right.
If I don't fuck with you, why I'm on your panel? Why I'm this and that? Why I'm you know what I'm saying? If I don't fuck with you, I just don't fuck with you.
Right.
Hey, that one thing about us, we do that. We don't even must be on the nigga panel with nothing, bro. I ain't gonna lie, we just selling on different type business. Nigga don't even. That's what I'm saying. So really, bro, listen. This what I wanted to say while all us up here. We really don't really know what's going on like that. And that's what I'm saying. And you too, Tony, is like, man, we don't really. It's been so much he say, she say, back those shit over there. You don't know who's all them niggas that did the same shit.
Yeah, you're right, Black, but we gotta understand we gotta understand the truth. We gotta understand 100% of the truth. Fuck all that other shit. He was a snake because he sat there was looking for opportunity for 8 months.
Yeah,
And the reason why we know that is because he admitted to that.
yeah.
So anything else, you know what I'm saying? Anything
Yeah,
else, no, I don't know. But I do know what he admitted to
right,
multiple times.
right, right. Dang,
He admitted to being a snake.
they damn some did.
Yeah,
I
he
know Luke
did.
probably
He did.
listening.
He
Lou, I
did.
know
I
you
mean,
listening.
Luke know he shouldn't have said that shit.
Yeah,
He know he shouldn't never said that shit.
I'm glad he
That what
said
put
it
him in the
though.
blender.
I'm
yeah,
glad
yeah.
he said it.
You know, hey, Swag, one thing you gotta remember with our cipher, see, and like what Dream said, we gotta be thankful when that happens because we already got our cipher.
Yeah.
So that's what's gonna happen. Like I say, when our energy connect, that's what's gonna happen. All states gonna come out of the grass. They gonna pop out and show themselves. We need that to happen. Just like what Bruce said,
Yeah.
we gotta have that shit. Got to happen. That's what we doing to do. You know, it's a nigga just ain't nothing I can do. We keeping this shit G, dog.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing nigga can do. Bruh did say it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I forgot about it too. Just like Swag, I forgot.
Man,
I
listen, man.
forgot.
I sit there.
I
I
just
sit
said,
there. Yeah, I was over talking and talking, but I heard him though. I heard him. I
yeah,
heard him on that other live. I heard him. You know what I'm saying? One thing I like about introvert, he gonna keep you in the groove. He gonna keep you. He gonna let you know what's
yeah,
out there. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? He
Yeah,
gonna he gonna let you know what's out there. And then he said it on our panel.
yeah.
How
Then
much you
on top of
want?
that,
You want?
hey, just, hey, everything. So, hey, now check this out. So, Cam supposed to be coming up on Friday. Y'all finna, get to the bottom of the site shit. What?
I don't even know if Cam coming up on Friday for real because it's like I feel like this, and I said that already. I said
Right,
if we let Lou up, we gotta let Cam up.
right.
Listen. If they come up, we ain't talking about that. We not bringing them up to talk about that. If they come up, they going in the trash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. With this situation, is gonna be dead after the day. They they they
I
they they
I
they
I
they,
ain't
they,
know how you was
Look,
feeling about it.
they
now I
still
ain't gonna
gotta
lie.
go get put in
Yeah,
the trash.
yeah. So when we
No,
talking,
no, I'm
hey,
talking about I'm talking
it's
about
exhausted me too. Like this,
I'm
it's
talking
getting a
about
little
I ain't know how
exhausting.
you was feeling about the Lou situation. You never respond in our chat, so I was like, he must be feeling some type of way, but it is what it is.
He
Oh,
was feeling some type of way.
I ain't,
We both
I,
was.
I ain't seen nothing.
We
I ain't
both
seen,
was,
but
man.
listen, Lou done been put in the trash one time, but you didn't put him in the trash right. So now when you go back, you got to put him in the trash right. And Cam ass it next too,
Listen,
if he listening.
listen, we can both put them in the trash. I don't mind putting nobody in the trash. But I just didn't know when I sit there, you ain't respond to what I was saying. You see what I'm
I
saying?
probably ain't see it. I probably ain't see it.
what happened. What you happened on the
Yeah, I probably ain't see it.
Just like Stack Chaser said, we know what Lou said. None of that other shit matter.
Hey, hold on.
And that's
Somebody,
real.
hey, y'all wanna let, hold on. What you call it saying? They in the chat right now.
Huh?
Do what?
Hey, Cameron, you talking about they in the chat right now. He said, let me and Rob up.
I ain't
It's
see
no
that.
need to. It's no need to. For what? For what? We got all the information we needed. We needed. They not feeling brothers. Goddamn Lou a damn snake. They all stabbing each other in the back and
Listen,
followers.
it ain't even that with me. It's like me and Cam already had that conversation. Just like Lou, I don't fuck with him. I ain't got no reason to talk to him. Rob, you ain't did nothing to me. Uh, but I know who you represent. That's cool. But I ain't. I mean, I'll talk to Rob though.
What
But
tell
but
Rob to come up. Tell Rob to come up here. We'll hear him out. Tell Rob to
but
come up. Where Rob at?
Ran Rob up. I mean, this, look,
but if I say I don't fuck with you,
if
I ain't
y'all
got no
want to hear
business
something,
talking to you.
okay, well, let's see. 'Cause I thought y'all was doing the shit on Friday. That's the only reason why I'm bringing it up.
Nah, I'm doing that. If we do trash trucker, it's just the
No.
that's a different type of
No. Listen.
conversation.
Yeah, we listen, ain't no trash trucker today.
Nah.
Hmm.
Nah, but if Rob want to come up, I don't. But I already told Cam I don't fuck with him. Ain't no need to talk to him. But
Right.
Rob ain't did me shit. Rob ain't did me shit. Rob ain't.
Where you at, Rob?
You know what I'm saying? We can talk to Rob.
Rob, this, look, I thought y'all was going to talk about this shit on Friday. And
Bro,
that was
Nah,
trash
supposed
trucker
trash trucker
is
on Friday.
on Friday, bro. What you talking about?
yeah, I'm talking about, all right, yeah.
What?
Listen, man. You know, we ain't gonna keep, you know, we gonna get back to regular scheduled program, man. We ain't gonna keep. Y'all got a lot of troll, messy type shit going on.
But I'm gonna say this too, Black. What you
Yeah,
was talking about, we all need to talk about offline. As far as the fact of us building each other up, and what you was talking about, we all
yeah.
need to. I like that idea, bruh. I like that
Yeah.
idea, and
Nah,
we
we
all
good.
need to
Oh yeah,
talk about it
yeah.
amongst each other, though.
Yeah, we
What
do.
you was
We do.
talking about, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
can see that shit. I
Yeah,
can
me
see
too.
that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. Yeah, me too.
Especially
I'm talking
especially
about,
with the people we got going on, bro.
yeah. We gotta remember, we got communities. You feel me? We got our own little
Hey,
neighborhood. We
Dre,
got, you know,
Dre.
we can do a lot. We can do a lot. I'm just saying that we can do a lot. We can do a lot.
Yeah, we can, bro. We can,
Like
man.
kids, everybody, you know what I mean? Kids, you know what I'm saying? We can do a lot. I'm with it because I like that. You know, I just line up with that, bro. I'm with it 100%. I know. You know what I mean? I'm with
Nah, for real. For real. I,
yeah,
I will I will want that to be talked about. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
If we
yeah,
go private or something and we can talk about that, man. I think
yeah.
I think we should talk about that for real, man, and see what everybody think about it, you
Right.
know, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I think it's worth a shot to even try to get it going for real,
Yes,
Black.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm with you on
100%.
that.
Nah, I 100% agree. And I know we can get it done. I know we're gonna get it done. I know we're gonna be all right. There's some other things that I'm doing too. I got some things that I'm doing too. You understand? We gonna talk about it. 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 But yeah, like I said, it's gonna be a beautiful situation, baby. You know what I'm saying? We
Feed,
gonna do it right.
feed the children. Is it a situation to where we can get on this motherfucker and not be online?
Where you at?
Feed the children.
What's your swag at? This shit probably all messed
Yeah.
up now.
Yeah, we can get offline right now.
Yeah.
You can't hear me?
Let's build on that, man.
Yo.
Build on that. Hey, Tony, you
Y'all
been
can't hear me?
talking?
No, I'm just
Yo.
saying,
Yo.
like I will.
You don't hear
Yo.
son?
Okay, I
You
can
don't
hear
hear?
him now. I can hear him now. But no,
Yeah.
cause what I'm saying is, I would like us to be able to talk that talk, and Black just put it out there, like Black introduced that shit, this and that, because when he introduced it to me, I was like, damn, okay, so maybe
Hold on,
Black.
introvert introduce. Introvert introduce. I think introvert introduce.
Okay,
I just came
okay,
back. Yeah.
Introverted. This what it was. I add introverted. Just like I asked everybody else, what is
so I
brother
must wasn't
building
on when
brother?
introverted said what he said.
And he
Like,
said what he
Okay,
said, and I repeated it. I repeated it. And he was like, they should have been, had a pot or something. It's so many of them. Nah, all us ain't in Black, just me and Black. Black ain't been over here number about 6 months.
yeah.
Yeah, Black been
but
over here
but
about 6,
but
7 months.
but go ahead and tell the story.
Nah, I was asking,
Yeah.
I asked him the same question I asked everybody else. What was his perspective of brother building brothers? And he was like, he was just saying, maybe, somebody having a pot. He said if it's about 10 to 15 of them, they should have a pot or something like that. Woo to woo, and somebody, maybe needed something like you said, like a judge or something, like a jury, bring it up and they agree on it, give it to them. You know what I'm saying? And he was just like, brother building brothers is not just giving nobody money. He was like, it could be all type of things, just helping you with anything, pretty much.
That's a
Like,
fact. That's a
yeah,
fact. That's a fact.
like if
Right.
you need some knowledge, just anything. He was saying, that, brother building brother. But he just saying, that's what he
Well,
was saying.
maybe
He said a
maybe
lot. He
we can
might need to
get.
rewind it. Might need to rewind it
Yeah,
when
I'm
we
gonna go
get
back
out.
to it. I'm gonna go back
Yeah.
to it, but I
Nah. Yeah. Quick, brother.
but when I just caught what Black said, and maybe he was piggybacking on what introverted said, but
Yeah.
Nah, you right. What I was saying was this. We doing it. We finna do that. We good. I already know it can get done. Like, we don't even, we just move different, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the
yeah.
most
So
important
so
thing is,
it's like even if it's like we need to go offline and talk about that, bro. I'm with that shit. I like that shit, man. I really do,
yeah,
bro. I
yeah,
like that idea. You know what I'm saying? I push that with whoever gonna push it too. You know what I'm saying? Because
nah,
that can turn into a beautiful thing, bro.
yeah, exactly. Hey, let me ask, now, see, the thing about it, now, see, you remember how, I remember you was talking about, remember how you was going over your numbers as far as what it would be if you had this other truck. You already got the other truck, but I'm talking about, you know how you do your simulation. You understand what I'm saying? To get your numbers. Come up with
Right,
your
right.
numbers.
Right.
all right, we would need that type of energy. Because like you say, we got to come up with some rules and stuff like that.
Oh,
So
black. I'm with it. I'm with it 100%, bro. Whatever
yeah.
I can contribute, whatever I can do, my nigga, I'm with it
How do you really come
100%.
in that structure? You gonna come in with the structure. You know what I mean? You gonna come in with the structure. You know, of course, you know
Like,
we gonna.
like whatever my role is, I'm willing to play it, bro. 100%.
Yeah, yeah.
You know
And
what
that's
I'm
the
saying?
same thing with me, though. Like I say, I don't think we really need, you know, too many people to be honest with you. I don't think, that's just my opinion. You know what I mean? It's just
No,
my
no,
opinion.
no, no.
Right?
Less is plenty. We got some
Yeah,
real niggas on the panel, bro.
yeah, we have real, yeah. I just,
Like,
you know
like,
what I mean?
so
It ain't about the money. It ain't about the money or nothing.
feed the children. What you think about that, man?
Man, look here. You already know, you know what I'm saying? I'm with a movement, you know what I'm saying? But when we had it sit down, we have to know what we doing. What are we doing it for? What's the cause? What is the goal overall? Cause we can't just be doing shit just to be doing it now.
Nah, we can do that. We can come up with a mission statement.
Yeah.
That's why I say that's what cuz come like, boy, our cuz a little tipsy right now. But once we got down, we gon'
That
really,
why he gonna have to be sober. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? When we talk business,
we gon' come together, yeah, we
How
gon' come
y'all know
together.
I'm tipsy, man?
pop it.
Well, I already know, boy.
He can hear how you sound. You sound different. Pop.
Well, I already know, cuz. Hey, cuz, listen, I got a 6'6", man. Like, I'm telling you, man, like, everybody I deal
But
with,
but but
I
but
know
tell
they
me
10 or 15
tell me
years.
if I'm telling any lies though.
Nah,
Oh
hell
no,
nah.
no. You
Hell
ain't
nah.
lying about nothing you
Hell
said.
nah. Just standing
Yeah.
on business like you always do. You are, that's you. We finna stand on business. Period. We already done spoke about that. Like, we can speak about it 10 more times. It don't matter to me, but as you just when you stand on business, it's finna be known. You know me, I'm gonna stand on business. I don't need everybody to, you know what I'm saying? Not saying, when you stand on business, it's gonna be known. You're gonna let everybody know. You understand what I'm saying? Either way, it don't matter. To me, either
But
way, it
but
don't matter.
but even with that though, bro, I promise y'all, man, I ain't never trying to step on nobody's toes, man. Listen, man, everybody, black, your shit be valid. Feed the children, your shit be valid. Young shit be valid. Introvert shit be valid. I guess I just be a little bit more passionate about my shit. I ain't taking nothing from nobody though.
Right, right,
But the
right.
facts is the fact. The facts just be the facts, bruh.
Yeah. Nah,
You know what I'm saying? Like
it be,
I ain't finna say this motherfucker. I got a red shirt on and y'all gonna convince me that it's purple.
right.
Like
Nah, if,
nah, man.
if a nigga come right out, nigga talking about they're a snake, bro, finna be like, nah, that nigga is a snake. And that's why I'm telling you the only reason why I'm being objective is because I had a conversation with bro earlier. That's the only reason. So the shit, you know what I'm saying? Like so I just got a little bit more information. But I ain't gonna lie, like I ain't finna. I'm just be personal. I know we gonna get into it on Friday, shit like that. But I'm finna start. I ain't finna really, I ain't for this shit. This is about a whole all bunch of stuff. Them boys gotta do what they gotta do. That's on them, man. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? They brothers, good, brothers, but they gotta do what they gotta do. I don't know what's going on. But that's the only reason why I've been upset. I ain't just trying to be no disrespect, even though I know me and you, that's just our energy. But the only reason why I've been like this, I'm honest. We just had a conversation with the nigga, and I ain't gotta, I'm coming off of the timeline that he gave me. That's all I can do. no receipts, man. I'm just going
Facts,
on what the
facts,
guidelines
facts.
of the game. That's the only reason why I was like, okay, well, damn. You understand? But we speaking on people outside of the
Rico
circle.
Rico said, "Thank God. I'm so tired of hearing about this."
Man, man, Rico, bro.
Listen, man.
Listen, man. I love
Oh,
these niggas, man. I be having to make sure they understand where I be coming from, man.
nah, I know.
Like
I,
I ain't just saying, fuck them. It's a reason, man. That's
right.
all. I just be wanting to get my point across, and they gonna get their point across, and black gonna battle, boy. Like black gonna get his
Good.
point across too, and it's like, damn.
Yeah. Cause I swear, bro. Only reason why cause I'm, like I say, me, Gerald, and bro was on the phone, so we had a conversation. That's the only reason why. Gerald knows, so that's the reason why a nigga even thinking like I'm thinking. Cause
I'm gonna tell you something. Well,
this shit tenderized me,
feed
dog.
it.
It
One
tenderized
thing,
me. Tenderized me.
one thing I know about my cousin, he gonna seek a understanding. He 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 gonna
Yeah.
seek a understanding, and when he
Yeah.
start understanding it, I'm like, okay, he good, good.
Yeah.
When he start understanding it, he gonna be good.
Yeah.
But black boy, you gonna go with your shit. Boy, listen, boy, you gonna go with your, you gonna go
man,
with your.
man, man, man,
Yeah.
your ass done start sounding like a robot again.
You know, when he said he gonna go for yours, so we gonna went out a little bit. But yeah, it's gonna be good, man. We gonna structure our shit. We gonna structure our situation. We gonna get it right, man. We gonna do our paperwork, make it a real business. We gonna
So
keep
if
it right.
we gonna call it the real brothers, business brothers?
Nah, I don't know. I don't think I
No,
don't. You know what I
no,
mean?
no, 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 no.
He sound like a damn robot talking about no. Man, fix your phone, man. I don't know
Nah,
what
he's
you
right
doing.
though. We don't need to be trying
Nah,
to remake
nah,
nothing.
nah. I'm just fucking around.
Yeah,
Come on,
that
hell no.
it signs it up, boy. They gonna get it right. They gonna get it right. But nah, man, nah. Cause it's all, sign to all the brothers all over the place, man. Nah, we'll come up with something. Y'all boys come up with something. But we
No, we
definitely
gotta
gonna
go.
get the paperwork, get that black and white, get it locked in. Get the black and white, man, and it's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. Don't even worry about it. It's gonna be good. I know it is. I would love to do something like that, man. We don't do something like that. It's gonna be a good thing. It's gonna be alright. You know, it's about being a better version of yourself, man. That's how you build your brothers.
Man,
I can't build none of my brothers. I can't fuck with none of my brothers if I ain't trying to elevate myself. You feel what I'm saying? For the little one, I hear the little one in the background, man.
man, he talking about, I'm not a baby.
I hear the little.
Yeah, you hear him talking about, I'm not a baby. I'm a big boy.
Mm-hmm.
Dream
Let
ain't
him
fixed.
sign. He trying to sign, man. Nah, Dream ain't fixing for him.
He ain't fixed that damn phone yet. But Black, I'm gonna tell you. I'm
What's
gonna
up?
Can
tell you
y'all hear
something,
me?
Black. Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah. What you finna say?
I finna tell you,
What's up?
you know, yeah, that pretty much did like Rico's. I'm with what Rico said. He
Yeah.
tired of hearing about it. I'm
Yeah.
with him on that too. And I think, you know, like I said, like we were saying, Luke really, he really put himself, down with Dilfer with the, when he said what he said. It wasn't even about the money. It
Right.
ain't about none of the money part.
Right.
That ain't even what they looking at about the money. They looking
Right,
at what
right,
he said, and
right,
you can't take back what you say. Now you
right.
can't take it back.
You're right. Right, you're right.
So
Right. I would like about an hour and some change ago before I got into Jacksonville. That wasn't registered. What y'all was saying, it wasn't registered because I kept thinking about the damn. I'm business oriented, so I'm thinking about the damn business that they had going
yeah,
on. Based on their situation, this ain't got nothing to do with our business orientation. This ain't got nothing to do with our shit. But based on what they had going on, I just, because some of the petty shit, sometimes I can't, because I know I ain't got no business dealings with them. So I ain't on, like, we don't got to have no integrity as far as I'm concerned, because we're not doing any business together. You understand what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's how I get, you know what I mean? I get like that. You know what I mean? I
yeah.
get business minded and I just, you know what I mean? So that was and then plus, I was just going off with the information that Lou was telling us. You feel what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I was just looking for what he was telling us, so I'm saying, just trying to point out some things.
I mean, what he was telling his information wasn't wrong.
But he still did say
Online
that
and saying
tag
what he
off.
said. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that what he got on there said it. Now let me tell you something. Now, if Lou would have did like that, when bruh first said whatever he said, didn't go live, didn't get online or nothing, we wouldn't have known shit. We'll
Right,
just be spectating. You
right,
know what I'm saying? We'll just be spectating. You know what I'm saying? And still would have had one side of a story. You know what I'm
right,
saying? When it one side of a story, you can't really say nothing.
right,
Cause he gonna
right.
always still be
So
the other
so
side.
so I got a question.
Uh-huh.
You and Black, y'all talked to Lou this morning.
Yes, sir. It's early afternoon, early afternoon.
Okay, early afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay. So
What's up, what's up, what's up?
how did that conversation go?
It ain't really go no way for real. I mean, Lou said the same thing he been saying. But he didn't say the part again about he was just trying to see what he can get. He would hang
Yeah,
around,
yeah,
see what he can
yeah.
get out of nigga.
That,
He didn't bring that part back up. Everything
no.
else he said it, but see you when you talk to him one on one, you can hear him out without
Yeah,
everybody else talking over him. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
right.
so he didn't bring that part out. But when we come back over here and we heard it again, we say, damn, he did say that. And he said it
Yeah,
multiple times. You know what I'm saying? So it make us be like, damn, we forgot
right.
about that,
Yeah,
you
we
know?
forgot about
And
that.
that's the part that make you seem snaky. Cause you said you was just hanging around trying to see what you can get. That's the
Right.
bad part.
Yeah, that is,
Cause if
man.
you just ask for a little bread for somebody to power you up, I know Tree ain't gonna look at you. He ain't gonna look at you like no man for that anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But
right.
it wouldn't have
Right,
been bad. It wouldn't have been bad as the snake part.
right,
It wouldn't have been as bad as the snake part. See, the snake part, that really what really, hurts the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? It really wasn't just the asking for the money part, but like I said, by you asking for the bread, even though I know why you asked for the bread because of the play. We understood the play why you end up asking for that bread. So we ain't saying it like you was just asking. You know what I'm saying? But it's the snake part. It's the snake part. It's the Alpo part. It's the Alpo part. Where they feel like you done, act like Alpo. You know what I'm saying?
right, right,
So
right,
that's what they looking at right there. You know what I'm saying?
right. Nah, but me, swag. See, me and you, like, we be trying to get an understanding. You understand? Not from everybody, but from Luca, we feel like, you know what I'm saying? Well, at least you know how I feel about, how I feel about brother. So I know on behalf of me, you gonna try to have some understanding. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know you was trying to have a level of understanding. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only
Right.
reason. And like I said, this ain't nothing against Rob, Cam. I don't know if they still listening, nothing against them. At the end of the day, you know, brothers is long as brothers is building, that's all it's about. But you know, I had since I've been on this YouTube, you know, I know Luke. You know what I mean? I've been on YouTube with Luke. You know what I mean? Around the first time I got on YouTube, I know Luke. You know what I mean? We used to be on live together a long time ago, trucking live. That's how we do now. We used to be on
Yeah.
live years ago. You know what I mean? 3 years
Yeah.
ago, stuff like that. So, you know, like I said, I ain't said I've been through the sandbox with a nigga, but I ain't never know. Far as I know, no bro, wasn't no bullshit or nothing like that. You understand what I'm saying? But I ain't
Oh,
never been no.
hold on. Lewis just said. He said Cam live right now verifying why I said what I said. He said he was snaking me. Feel free to go check it out. He said Cam said he was snaking her. He said I missed the
Screen,
show
screen,
because
screen
I was
recorded.
somewhere else defending myself and dropping screenshot like everybody else. Shit done hit the fan. I'm done with it now. Oh, he said he done. I guess he went back to Truck Murder. Said he was verifying. It said he just commented right there. Said Cam said he was snaking him. That's what I said. It go back to they just backstabbing each other. That's why I said
Yeah, that
that's
what I'm
why the
saying. That
topic
was
was that's
what
why the
Dream saying.
topic
This
of the Dream left. That's why the topic of the day was what if brother Billy brother? Cause to
right,
me, it might be a snake down there.
right,
We might just can't say the homie Lou a snake.
right, right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Cause you know what I'm saying? A person can
Rough Riders,
tell when another person don't fuck with them. You see what I'm saying?
right,
But
right.
but 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 still, he said they dropping screenshots, so I dropped some. Oh shit.
Oh Lord, what a
He don't
live at, man.
he probably done went over there and turned Truck Murder up. We done missed it.
This stuff crazy, man. I don't even know what to do with it.
Yeah, you can't do nothing but what you doing right now, Black.
Drive this truck, Uncle. I
That's
don't know
it.
what happened. Alright, so this boy done lost this thing. They done lost Black, my brother. Black is lost.
Can't do nothing with what we doing, bro.
Yeah, this is wild. This is super wild, my brother.
Okay, he said Rock Truck Murder live in Cam and everything come to the light. Dang. I'm
Also,
gonna tell
truck
you,
really live.
he done been live over there. He said he done already went over there, did what he did, showed screenshot. Cam said what he said, woo woo. Hey, y'all better chill out.
Man,
One of them things hit me. But yeah, he said he done did what he did over there. So I like it's over with now, but I'm gonna tell you something though. I ain't finna prolong this no more today, man. We through with this, man. Whoever I look at all of them like snake in a den. In a snake den. That's just where I'ma just leave it in. Like I don't
yeah,
feel like they brother Bill and brother. And that's just the topic of the day. And we need to put them all in the trash. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Listen, I don't hate now one of them. I ain't got
right.
no beef with now one of them. But I just feel like they all, you know what I'm saying, need to be put in the trash. You know, straight up.
No, yo, that shit, that wild. That shit too wild. I ain't gonna lie, that shit is too wild.
Yeah, I'm
Hell,
done with it, Lou. I'm done with it. You know, y'all done did what y'all done did. This shit been going on for almost a damn week now. I'm
yeah,
through talking about it. I got other shit to focus on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
But I still want to know. My topic for the day was, if we got a truck community and we say brother billing brother, do we supposed to bill our brother up or not? Or
right.
do we supposed to tear our brother down? And from the looks of it, y'all tearing each other down over there, and I just don't
Yeah,
like it.
yeah, y'all boys tearing each other down.
It not powerful.
Yeah, yeah, y'all ain't building. Y'all boys tearing down.
It's just not. Lou, let me tell you something, Lou. It's sloppy. He talking about me too. I said it's a snake den over there. You know what I'm saying? Everything is sloppy. You know what I'm saying? When you see somebody characteristic, you got to get out. Let's say Black come on the panel. Let's say we probably been doing this a year or over a year now.
Right.
Or let's just say we've been doing it. And I said with Black, you know, he a fucked up person.
Right.
I ain't gonna be able to mess with Black. I would have been had to cut Black out. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I can't keep waiting and playing around and nothing like that with Black. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta
Right.
get Black out of here. That's just like inviting somebody in your house you don't fuck with. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? I can't let Black come on my house around my kid and all that, knowing I don't fuck with Black. Or knowing
Right.
Black, you know, he got a lot of flaws or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's just a lot of discrepancies in this whole
Right.
situation.
Right. That's a fact. That's
You
a
know what I'm
fact.
saying? Like, you know, you should have been got out of there. You know what I'm saying? And them other guys still hanging around instead of running their mouth. They should have said, man, I'm out.
Right.
But they want to stick around and shit. Stay in the snake den. Good thing
Right.
about it, you out now.
Right. They want to be messy.
Yeah. Good thing about it, you out the snake den now. Stay out of
Right.
it.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, bro. God, dog.
But yeah, it still ain't no hard feeling, you know what I'm saying? Still ain't got no hard feeling. You know,
Right.
I hate you put yourself out there like that and said, you know what you said. And even though bruh saying what he's saying, it just goes to show what I was saying, the main thing. What is brother billing brother? What is
Right.
it?
Right. Y'all boys ain't building. Y'all boys tearing each other down, man.
It just got ugly, Lou. It just got listen, Lou. You done
Luke,
said
come
who you
on.
was. This what you ain't hearing, Lou. You done said who you was on these folks stuff. You see what I'm saying? I didn't say that. Black didn't say that. Dream didn't say that. Cam didn't even say that. You said it, but even though Cam's saying it now, it kind of just makes it like y'all one of in the same. You see what I'm saying? Cause you said, you know, you were trying to see what you were getting. Now you saying he was snaking you too. So y'all was snaking each other. So the Black, did that go in the line with what I'm saying?
Yeah, say it again.
Okay, Lou said Cam said he was snaking him. But Lou also was saying that he was sticking around to see what he could get or whatever. So they were both snaking each other, right?
Right.
All right, then. That go along with what I was just saying. All the shit really just it just go in the line with each other. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? The more shit unfold, it just open it up more and more to see why don't nobody man, bruh.
What happened? The little one's playing?
Nah, hell nah. I'm just sitting up here caught up on my word.
Yeah, nah, you damn, cuz. Like I say, I'm looking at it like you. I don't know. Like, it's something ain't right about it. Something ain't right. You know, we spoke about some things earlier, man. I'm still on that too. Like, something ain't all the way right, man,
Yeah.
with the shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't just. I know everybody saying about Lou, but it it ain't just one side of the story. Then look what he's talking about. He's talking about the nigga over there admitting that he already had slime Lou out. Like, I don't know, cuz. This shit got a nigga all the way dizzy. What?
That boy said he a motherfucking snake tamer. That boy
Hey,
said he a motherfucking snake. Hold up. Let me go back. Let me make sure I clicked on the right one. He said it's all good, bro. You got your opinion, all good. I'm a snake tamer, not a snake though. But I feel you. That boy said he a snake tamer. Goddamn.
hey, y'all
So
know
you
what
a
I'm saying?
snake keeper. You a snake keeper. You in the den with them snakes, keeping them snakes, feeding them mice, feeding them rats. You a snake keeper. Hey, what's that dude? What's that dude name? Used to catch them alligator. Got stung by that stingray.
Jake, talking about Jake the Snake. What dog ain't
No,
talking about
the dude that used to catch the crocodile got
Crocodile
stung by the
Dundee.
stingray.
Crocodile
No, I
Dundee.
don't. It wasn't Crocodile Dundee.
Man, yeah, it was, bro.
Let me look it up.
It wasn't Crocodile Dundee.
I'm finna see. Steve Irwin. Call that boy goddamn Steve Lou.
Hey, you
Goddamn
shot out,
Steve
man.
Lou, the motherfucking crocodile hunter, the snake hunter, man. Steve Lou. Boy said he tame motherfucking snakes.
Man, look good.
Oh, but they done cut off, boy, for the damn
They done cut all the way up,
902.5.
bro.
No, it's Steve Irwin. Boy, you goddamn Steve Lou. Call that boy Steve Lou, goddamn it. Man, boy, this shit here, boy, funny, boy.
This shit, hey, I already know this shit, hell. Hey, you shot out, man.
Man, that boy said that shit. Hey, look, let me go back to it.
Oh, let me make
That
sure.
boy said I can move with him on God. Hey, that boy said, he said he can move with them snakes. That boy said I can move with him on God.
Move with a room for the snake, boy.
That boy said
Damn,
he can move with him.
boy, you already at the high, boy, you good, boy.
Man, boy, I told you, I done already grow weed at the crib. Let me see what the day, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, boy, it's up, boy. I'm off, shit. I'm finna get stuck out there on that damn road. I can tell you that. I probably fix my kid 4-wheeler tomorrow. Get that motherfucker, put it up on the back of that flatbed 18-wheeler and go to work on it. Put it up on that flatbed where I can reach everything right there. I ain't got to bend over.
I'm a far right here, man. Hope them good right here. I'm a far right here. No, I ain't in nobody way.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah, boy, they done tripped me out for the night, boy.
transmission here was no.
You said what?
Nah, I got it. I thought the transmission L was low, but I don't need nothing happening, though. I gotta take my ass to the eye. I
Where
don't
you
need
at?
nothing else. I'm in Jacksonville right now. Hold on, let me come off this shit. Man, where Lou at? Lou, you might as well come up, man.
Lou
Lou,
say he
come
finna
up.
eat now. Now he talking about he finna eat and all that. He finna go to sleep, eat some ice cream. Well, I say he finna eat some ice cream on
Man,
your ass.
this nigga talking about he about to eat some ice cream. Boy, Lou, you shut
Man,
up, bro.
man, that's what he said. Hold on, let me find it. Right there.
Yeah.
He said after you read that one, I'ma eat my ice cream and go to sleep.
Let me see what he said. What he said about the nigga? He said so the nigga, bro, listen. Them niggas got too much shit going on, man.
Bruh, when you get off here, if you got time, you just gonna have to go look at they live and everything.
They over
And
there slamming everybody out.
he said just watch Trump Murder live in Cam. He said that everything came to the light.
I'm gonna go listen to it. Look, Lou, boy, I fuck with you, boy. You turning me into a Lou. Listen, Lou, is Lou still there?
We don't know if he's still there. You
Lou,
know
you
we can't
still
see
there?
who ruined. We don't know if he there or not.
Look, Lou, boy, this shit getting exhausting, boy. I'm gonna go over there, yeah, I'm gonna go over there and listen, man. But this it after this, man. I can't, I got stuff I gotta do. I got to pay medical bills, all type of stuff on my phone and line my insurance up. So that, I got man, Lou, boy, man, this shit getting a little too crazy. Now, we all grown. We got shit going on at the house. I've been neglecting my shit. Is Lou, you there?
We don't know if he there or not. He said he was gonna eat the ice cream. He might be eating the ice cream by now. But you know
Man,
you can't ride that bike.
oh, what's it called? The Young just dropped.
Young,
Yeah, Young just dropped something in the chat.
what he say?
Nah, I just somebody prayed for me. The little, young, a spiritual brother. The spiritual brother, man. Ain't no pressure. I'm spiritual too, but man, I don't know what we gonna do. I know one thing, we gonna do our little listen, we gotta talk about our shit too. We gonna have to do the paperwork and get the paperwork right. And then we could do it. When we talked about on the phone earlier, I told you that move I'm finna make. That's another reason why I'm finna make that move too. I'm finna make that little move. We gonna power up. We gonna power up, man. We gonna power up. That's gonna be the first of its kind.
Man, boy, we powered up like some motherfucking Power Rangers right now.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Boy, you just like your cousin, boy, y'all stay talking y'all talk, boy.
We powered
Y'all,
up like some motherfucking Power Rangers right now.
hey, chill, man, chill, man.
Nah, I'm telling you though, still a celebration. Even though I hate this happening to Lou, it's still a celebration though, just to see something going on over there, all the commotion and problem and drama. You know what I'm saying? Did even show Mo. You remember when I said too much feminine ways? This is exactly what I was talking about.
Right,
And it coming to the light, you know what I'm saying? So it's a celebration for me. I might throw a motherfucking party tomorrow
I'm
or the
trying to
rest
fit.
of the week.
I'm
I
trying to fit.
I hate it end up, consisting of the situation with Lou, but I'm happy.
Oh man, no. Nah, I'm at Love's. I have to pay for it. I thought I had a. Dang,
Get on now.
I was 15. Is the showers available now?
Okay, good, great. You
Okay, ride it, bike.
I gotta get my stuff to come back. Yeah, I need. Thank you, Jay. 10 minutes. Oh man, all right. Let me go open the door first, then I'm gonna come right up. You trying to get the
What you
shower?
finna do? You finna get a shower, bro?
I'm about to go there.
You finna get you a shower, bro?
In there already? All right, yeah. Yeah, swag. I'm about to do that right now. Let me
Well,
go ahead.
hey,
Yeah.
go on and handle your business. Go on and handle your business, bro.
All right, I'm gonna
I'm
call
gonna
you
hold
later
it
on.
down. All right, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Yo, damn, man, what y'all think, man? Come on, chat. What y'all think about everything? This our last day talking about it. Somebody else come in the chat, tell me what you think. This our last day talking about it. I don't want to hear no more about it. I'm done with it. Close that door. Close that door, girl. I'm done talking about it, man. I'm done talking about it. This situation ain't gonna get us nowhere in life. It really ain't. It really ain't. I know everything I need to know now. I know everything I need to know. I know everything I need to know now. Yeah, I know what we gonna do though. But listen, man, listen. I'm at the hive. I guess I'm finna kick back and chill and do a little work around the house, man. Enjoy myself, man. On these little off days, man. The 4th of July messed my mind up this week. I tried to hit them in the head. They cut me short. Holiday wasn't nothing I could do. So we'll be back. We'll be back soon, man. We out of here, y'all.